Welcome to That's Absurd Podcast, your source for everything hip-hop, pop culture, sports, and more. Tune in, subscribe, enjoy.
Yo. Welcome back to another episode of That's Absurd Podcast. I go by the name of Juno, a.k.a. Melvo.
It's your boy, Gene AP.
And your boy Swerve, the Platinum Kid.
Pew, 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 pew.
It's been about 2 weeks, fellas. What you guys been up to, man? For the past 2 weeks.
2 weeks. Didn't I see you 2 weeks ago?
I think so. When I dropped.
Yeah, you was. Yeah.
Was that 2 weeks ago? Yeah, that was 2 weeks.
At least we didn't record. We didn't record after that.
After last. So yeah, it's 2 weeks ago.
Dang, what did I do? I went to a karaoke yesterday. I went to a karaoke. I didn't even get home till I didn't get to bed till like 2:30.
Trap karaoke?
Yeah.
In
Tampa. It was good. It was for Patrice's birthday.
Okay.
They had one that was down here. I missed it by one day.
What you mean?
It was on the 4th, I believe.
I
think I didn't see the ad for it.
Nigga said by Mr. What?
I saw the ad on the 5th. I'm like, oh, this is good for the weekend. Like, they did this shit on like a fucking Wednesday or some shit.
That's what it was. It was on Wednesday, which was crazy because then I got to go to work the next day. But I survived. I was hoping y'all niggas didn't show up for this podcast today. I was like, they be late again. I'll log off on y'all ass, go to sleep.
So if it was on Wednesday, that means it was a Tuesday here then or some shit. I know I missed it by one day, and the next day was in Tampa.
No.
Some shit like that. So
it was probably a Wednesday. You just missed it, nigga.
Nah, because the next day was Tampa. Because I was like, what's the next time they're going? I remember somewhere close, or either they did Tampa first and here next.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't like
Orlando
that.
by one day.
It was sure. It was that at this place where they do it. It was like at a bar where they do it every.
It wasn't the tour one.
Yeah, it wasn't the actual trap karaoke. It was just like there's black people in the building. Made me pay $10 to come into an empty. I mean, at first it was empty when we got there, but still, I just don't feel it. Don't feel right paying entries to walk into an empty building. The girl that was serving us our drinks fucked up. Light skinned girl. As soon as you tell her something, her eyes just like open up and she kind of like stares off into space, and she kind of takes like maybe like 1 second to kind of register what you're saying, and then she kind of, okay, I got you. She was overpouring the whole time. I loved it.
Heavy-handed.
So
Heavy.
You think she was fucked up on meth? Or
no, it wasn't. Yeah, it was some type of pills. It was definitely not weed. It was some type of pills she was on.
Okay.
Because the girls that was at our table went and got a drink, and they was like, "Oh yeah, this girl's overpouring," and I was like, "What?" They said she's fucked up. I was like, all right, let me go see for myself. I went up there, ordered some drinks. I just ordered, they had like 2-for-1s. I got like Crown and Cokes. And she poured, I swear, like maybe 90%, put ice in there, probably 90% of the drink was filled to almost to the top with straight Crown.
You know what? You should have just
splash of Coke.
You should have said, hey, let me get a dick in your mouth.
She would have stared off into space. Okay.
She give you a light drink, but like, I'm trying to get like you.
Anything
how you
else,
go?
Anything you did anything else?
Nah. Did some babysitting. You know, watching Kai for the weekend before.
How is he?
He's all right. He was just terrorizing Jasper the whole time, so I didn't have no issue.
Is Kai used to pets or anything like that? I know when you be having like with Joy and them, did they be dropping did they ever have them over there?
That nigga loves dogs.
Okay.
So when you gonna get him one?
I'm gonna end up when he's a little older and he can actually like take care of the dog. I'm not gonna get him a dog now because that's just
more work for you.
Babies, there's more. Yeah, there's another kid. Yeah. Well, headache.
So, yeah, he definitely can't help with a dog right now.
Yeah, so
yeah, but that was it, pretty much. I think I'll let y'all know if I think of something else.
What I do this past weekend? I know one of the weeks I ended up going to that strawberry festival.
Oh yeah, Strawberry Festival. I'm going this next weekend coming up.
So how long does it stay in town for? Like 2 weeks, 3 weeks?
I'm 3 weeks maybe a month. No, not a whole month.
It's not a traveling festival. You know that, right?
Yeah, it's not.
Oh, it's just a thing that they do your
specific to
seasonal.
It's just for Plant City.
That
Oh,
area.
okay.
Just like
That makes
Yeah.
sense.
there's a blueberry festival.
It's basically what locals do, whatever their biggest crop is.
They have an area where you could go pick your own strawberries.
Yeah, they do. Nate and me went to that. What was that place we went to in Plant City?
Yeah, that was like a blueberry one or something like that. That was for the wine one.
Yeah, like
They have a
Keel
blueberry-
Keel Farms or Heel Farms, one of those.
Keel Farms, yeah. Keel Farms, yep.
Yeah, that one was like a blueberry one, but I think Plant City is probably more known for its like strawberries, maybe strawberries and blueberries.
Two different attractions of people you get in. The Keel Farms, you're getting, you might get a more mixy type feel. I don't want to say mixy because Strawberry Festival was still mixy, but it was very hoodish, I'd say.
Strawberry Festival is just like a regular ass fair. It's just a fair. That's all it is. Ain't no difference between the Strawberry Festival and the fair, except for there's more strawberry themed things.
But the people, though, like I feel like
It's the same people.
You're getting more winery type.
Oh, okay. You're talking about okay.
Strawberry Festival was very bottom barrel ratchet.
Yeah. You're comparing a winery to a fair. That's what you're doing.
Yeah.
They're both in the same city, but it's not the same people. It's not the same people going to these things.
Exactly. So I mean, it was a snapshot of America for sure. You got to see a bunch of different colors for sure, but it'll still be very much low demographic America. You see, rednecks in West Names.
Yeah, Nelly and Boyz II Men supposed to be performing this year. Supposed to be some other people performing too, but that's the only two I know.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yep. And then they have they have like a little stage area and all that stuff. So
performing where?
At the Strawberry Festival. I think the tickets was only like $63, something like that, or $60 or something for Nelly. I think it's probably cheaper for. No, I think it was about the same price. About 60.
But they have everything strawberry oriented though. It wasn't too bad though. It was pretty chill.
You had the funnel cake?
Yeah.
Of course.
Ask him something else, Swerve.
Of course. I know.
That's pretty standard.
On everything.
But like on the first guess, I'm like, dang, funnel cake. You had the funnel cake. It's cool. Yeah, but funnel cake is good though. I love that funnel. I like the funnel cake.
I mean, so you can get at a fair funnel cake. What else do they have?
I try to stay away from the traditional funnel, like fair food, like sugary stuff. I go to the places that be cooking real food, like the
barbecue pit masters.
Yeah, like those places, like barbecue, the wok places, the Chinese wok places that be making like food right in front of you.
There was a tin in there that had like every candy you could think of. So I went in there and got a couple of candies that I was nostalgic about. You know what I'm saying? And they charge you like by the pound. So how long has it been since y'all seen
Jesus? This nigga got a pound of candy. That's not a pound. That's about three. That's about 3 pounds right there.
They just give you like a pound. So you're never gonna see them again. So you just you stack
what
up.
What kind of candy is this?
This is cream savers.
Oh yeah. That's fire. Yeah,
I got the orange one and the strawberry. We ain't seen these in years.
Yes. So even the Werther's originals, that's not like they still sell those, but that's like nostalgic candy.
Blow pops. You remember the little candies that the used to have at the church? How long has it been since y'all seen
the strawberries? Oh yeah. Does it have the gooey in the middle?
Yeah. Huh?
You know what's the problem? Why these are nostalgia to y'all? It's because you're no longer in that tax bracket.
What you mean? This is a tax bracket for candy?
This used to be everywhere.
It's still everywhere where the poor people are.
Nah,
I'm telling you.
Cream savers for sure is not even around.
What are you talking about? If it's not in the grocery stores.
Yeah.
I'd be in the candy aisle.
We ain't never seen them shits in the grocery stores growing up.
I'd be all up and down the
Blow
candy
pops
aisle.
used to be everywhere. Blow pops used to be a thing.
No, but Blow
Blow
Pop's
Pops
still
are
in the
still
grocery.
everywhere.
They're still everywhere.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you,
those cream savers, those are not everywhere. I know
Cream
this for a
savers are
fact.
almost.
I'm talking that
nowhere,
strawberry that he just showed us. That strawberry.
That strawberry shit, yeah, that'd be.
That's
you could go find that
everywhere.
You can find that at Dollar General right now.
Okay, how about the butterscotch one that we used to? Everyone used to say
Yes,
the golden
that's
wrapper
still,
one.
that's still
No,
everywhere.
I got a stack of those at my job right now. A big jar of them.
The golden wrapper, old school ones.
Yeah, it's not a golden wrapper. It's a clear wrapper,
Okay.
but it's yellow candy.
There's that one. They used to be the golden wrapper. There's the
golden wrapper is the Werther's Originals.
They had the cigarettes. Remember the cigarettes you used to buy from the ice cream trucks that you could smoke and then the gum inside of it? It's like a fake cigarette.
Nate,
Fake
I'm telling
yeah.
you done moved out of the class, bro. You done left us. Because
I'm telling you, some of this stuff is
all
just
over
not
the
around
place.
anymore, though.
When I go,
So you're saying there's-
volunteer- when
so
I
you're
go
saying there's like-
volunteer and shit. Those candies are rapidly
They're
available.
still there. Maybe people still buying them in bulk, and they're not selling some places.
I don't know what poor stores is stocking up on these.
I mean, I don't know if the stores are stacking up, but if you could get them at those places, you probably go back and sell them online on Amazon and shit.
Go to the hood, bro.
You can find them.
Go to the hood. You gonna find them.
Maybe I don't know where that's at because I swear I thought I was in the hood.
You adjacent.
How about you, Juno? What you up to?
Oh, let me see. The past 2 weeks has been great for me. Let me see.
This nigga had 2 funerals in the past 2 weeks.
So
Let me
this
talk
guy,
about-
like, Nate's the one that jinxed me. Because Nate's the one that janked me about this funeral thing. We didn't record since the last funeral I went to. I thought that was my first one this year.
You've been to 2
Hook's
since?
dad.
Oh, bad. I didn't know his dad passed.
Yeah, Hook dad passed. I went to that funeral. That was on the 15th. And then, like,
I mean, even that old,
2
dog.
weeks. No, the week after that was when I had the Lil Wayne Hot Boys reunion concert. So mind you, I get a route, right? I'm usually finished with my route by like 2:00. To that day, why I didn't finish that route until 6:00, bro?
And you got a counselor to be at.
And I got
In
a concert
Tampa.
to be at 8:00 in
In
Tampa.
Tampa.
I told the wife, just go. I'll just meet y'all there. I won't even shower. Once I'm finished with the route, I'll just.
She went to the concert. She was at the concert too?
Yeah, of course.
I mean, I thought y'all was in Tampa for like a bunch of things.
We went. The reason we were in Tampa we stayed in Tampa. Like, I already knew I was gonna be in Tampa that day because I had bought those tickets a while ago. But her brother's mother ended up passing, and her funeral was the day after the concert. And the viewing was like supposed to be at 7 to 8, and we missed the viewing because I didn't get home until like 7:00, and then I took a quick shower and we just hopped on the road.
So y'all were planning on doing both the viewing and the funeral the next morning.
Yeah, it's her brother's mom, so it's like it's different when it's just like a relative. You don't
Closer,
have to do both,
yeah.
but like when it's your people, it's customary to just do the viewing and the funeral.
Yeah.
But we get to Tampa around like 8:30. Then we have to wait for our babysitter to come pick up Kai from us so we can go. Tell me why we didn't get to the concert until like 10:45.
I heard y'all didn't miss nothing.
10:45. Mind you, we running all over the place. We get downtown, we have to find parking because the parking garage is closed next to the thing. I'm like,
Yeah.
This ain't meant to be.
Yeah.
Cause there was a wrench in everything, bro. We was getting thrown wrenches all over the place. But we ended up getting there at 10:45, and we walk in, they playing music. We don't know what's going on. We get to our seats, they like, no, when we get there, they was like, y'all good, because he didn't perform yet.
Wayne didn't perform yet.
So
that means what time did the concert was supposed to start at 8 o'clock? You guys got there at 10:04. Okay, at 8 o'clock to 10:45. So, and they're saying he didn't even perform yet. So what happened from 8 o'clock to 10:45?
So every lineup they can think of.
The openers opened.
Who was that?
I have no idea. I didn't even ask because I didn't even care. I was just like, the main event didn't happen yet. Thank God. Because we're getting there at 10:45, 11 o'clock, and we get to our seats. It was like, yeah, we've just been waiting here since about 9:30. So from 8 o'clock to 9:30, they the openers performed all that shit, and then they've just been waiting for like 2.5 hours for Wayne to show up.
But see, that just sounds so disrespectful. You actually had people that were performing, and you got people saying, "Oh, we were just waiting here." You're not waiting. You're enjoying a show before Wayne comes on. Unless you're telling me it was just like a DJ playing music or something. Then you was just waiting.
They ain't come to see those niggas,
I guess. But then also people told me that it was a Wayne show, and them niggas was the openers. The BG, the Juvenile, them niggas was the openers for Wayne.
Is that what happened?
Because it's not people's calling it a Hot Boys tour, but it's not really a Hot Boys. It's a Wayne. It's Louisiana featuring the Hot Boys.
So the one you're talking about, that's what I thought we was gonna get, right? I thought we was gonna get BG to do a set, Juvie to do a set, Turk do a set, because that's what they did in Louisiana. In Louisiana, they all put on a set, and then they did the Hot Boy stuff.
So what did they do in Tampa?
In Tampa, Lil Wayne performed for like an hour or something. Then he's like, I got to get my brothers on here. And that's when BG, Turk, and Juvie came out.
Just a couple whatever songs at the end.
That was about a good 45 minutes.
Oh, with the other guys.
Yeah,
but how much solo time did Wayne have on stage by himself?
Probably an hour
before they came up.
Hour and some change. So let me see. That nigga Juvie and Lil Wayne, them niggas is
elite performers.
Still got it.
Them niggas just out there in regular street clothes.
What you want from them?
What you want from this is a concert.
Juvie had on some like Adidas sweats and a black tee. Wayne,
I would have rather seen him in a tall white tee, some jabos with the rag.
Take it back. Pop up at the corner store, but hey, let me get a black tee. I got a concert in a little bit. Let me get it.
Them niggas just rolled out of bed and came to perform.
That's right. Get that check and we out.
The people that was like dressed to BG and Turk.
BG been fresh every day. I seen him since he got out.
BG was the
freshest out.
That nigga stay fresh.
But when you Juvenile Wayne, you get these checks regularly. It's just another work day for you.
Exactly. So BG was the freshest one. BG was like clean. He came to dressed to impress. Turk was dressed to impress as well. So I ended up getting floor seats, right? And then we, because I didn't tell my wife where we were sitting at. We get to the thing. She think we about to take the escalator or elevator up. I'm like, nah,
baby, we don't do that.
We just
baby.
We just bust this right here and we get to our seats. And so we're like third row floor seats. Then she looked at me, she's like, why you get these tickets? I would have been fine over there. I was like, it's not about you.
It's about memories, nigga. We really don't tired of that. Exactly.
It's not about you. I said I wasn't missing this concert for nothing. Because
you're a Hot Boys fan.
Exactly. Yeah, so am I. Them ticket prices were when Juno. By the time Juno showed them, just where I could not justify it.
Ain't nobody I ever been a fan like that of, except for maybe Usher and Drake, maybe Kanye.
Nah, the Hot Boys. We were Hot Boy fans. So
ain't nobody I could think of. I could sit down and I could just recite all their music like that. It's Usher, Drake, Kanye. That's it.
Hot Boys is that for us. I'm seeing them guys like 15, 16 years old going to nightclubs with adults.
Niggas be faking a lot of Hot Boy songs. Nigga went up the other day to do 400 Degrees on karaoke. Nigga didn't know 90% of the song. He knew all the lines. The same lines that we know, that's the lines he knows.
That's the line you gotta remember, this shit is 20 years old, bro. Like when them niggas was performing, I'm going, did I hear this song before? It sounds familiar. And I know all the damn words.
Here's the thing: when you go back and revisit some of these guys, their albums, does it hold up? Juvenile's 400 Degrees still holds up. All the Carters still hold up.
And there's tracks on there that were not big tracks.
Yeah,
that
if you go back and listen to the Hot Boys, it was spotty. It was never just a play album. I've tried to go back and visit them.
Yeah,
we were like being selective.
I did that so I could be concert ready, but
yeah. When you go back, you're like, did I hear this song before? But I'm saying, and they had a lot of filler in the Hot Boy albums. Yeah, it wasn't like the group. It wasn't like the solo albums.
It was a lot of. It was theatrics, bro. They had a whole bunch of skits, whole bunch of filler songs.
Yeah,
which I would have been cool if they would have brought that back during concerts. If they would have brought Ziggler Wiggler back out and let Manny Fresh do a couple of skits, and I would have been cool. I'm saying, been part of the production. That should have been dope.
Manny Fresh ended up being there as well. Manny Fresh, Baby was there as well. That nigga Baby getting old, bro.
They was disrespecting Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne disrespecting Baby right now.
I see like 2 clips of like Baby was about to talk and we just all right, cut the music off.
All right, cut this shit, old ass nigga.
To tell you guys, when I saw that, I was like, Lil Wayne's not the little homie no more.
So you saw that live while it was happening?
You think maybe that was an accident?
No, it was Baby had the mic and he was addressing the crowd, talking about how Juvie, Wayne, BG, what's his name? Lil Wayne in the back. Lil Wayne said, "Let's go."
And the music just starts.
He's touring every day. He's like, this old man goes in this ramble every time, every night, not the night.
Yeah, but come on, you doing that in front of everybody like this? Yeah, I guess he's tired of being the son for so long. You know,
I don't even want to say that. Sometimes when you're the kid and as your parents get older, it's kind of like you're the parent now. After a while, it may not look from the outside. You might look like you're being mean to your mom. But you're the adult now. You guys just don't get it. He's kind of like, listen, he does this every night. If I let him go, you guys won't get a show for the next 45 minutes. He's going to be talking about Miss Gladys. He's going to be talking about everything. Got to tell the nigga, all right, let's go. Keep the track going.
When this man's not in control of my money anymore, then I could talk to him however I want to talk to him. But when this nigga hold my money hostage, I got to call him my daddy and kiss him on the lips.
I don't know if Manny Fresh was just tired or if but he did kind of seem a little distance from them boys. He would do his verse and he'll just like fall in the background and not really be
like he's just there for a check. Yeah.
What else?
You think they're cool with each other like that?
No.
I feel like if anybody would be cool, like if Manny would be cool with anybody, it would probably be Juvenile. I don't know if he'd be cool with anybody else like that. Because I seen them do that tiny desk together.
Let me see what else happened during the concert. Okay, so during the Hot Boys performing and stuff, Turk jumps into our section. He gets off the stage, come into our section. He's performing from our section. I looked at my wife. I said, "You see, this is why I got these tickets.
That's
so we can be in action,
in the mix. We right in the mix.
If you was up there with them people where you see their little lights flashing,
you just zooming. You zooming from 500 feet away.
Exactly.
From 500 yards away.
Now we have a thing when we go into festivals and concerts, is we doing the top notch. We not sitting in the nosebleeds.
Shit, then I ain't going with you then, or I'll meet you at intermission time. I'll meet you at intermission time. We'll link up in the middle, then we'll link up
No,
at the end.
I'm gonna be on the floor. Pause. And I'll just tell you, flash your light 3 times so I can know where you at. But the concert was amazing. I think the biggest reaction from the Hot Boys came from Turk's few bars.
What's that? From which song?
Hot Girl.
Okay. I'm trying to think of his part.
It starts off, I like them.
Hot, the ones that don't tell me that's not, beat it up, swallow.com. Okay.
Classic.
I need a project chick, a hood rat chick. And then I forget.
I think that was the biggest like crowd support where everybody in the building knew that part of
That verse right there had niggas thinking that this nigga was better than Wayne.
It's because at first they thought it was Wayne. I was mistaken for a little bit at the beginning.
Yes, so my wife
possibly
thought that was Lil Wayne's.
See, a lot of folks that weren't
part this whole time.
Yeah, and you're younger. A lot of folks thought that was Wayne until you got the
Yeah.
Church part.
But I was like, no, it's not Wayne. Wayne and him goes back and forth, so you'll see Wayne jump in and then jump out, and Turkle they go back and
They
forth.
both
on
had that.
track.
They both had that nasally type of style when they rap. Speaking of nasally, I've been sick since about 2 weeks now. Since last episode when we couldn't record, I was like, I hope these niggas don't show up because I don't even feel good. The next day I called out sick, and I've been sick the whole time.
I feel like I'm about to, like both of my nostrils right now are stuff. I'm breathing out of my mouth. Last night, bro, I woke up with a big ass booger on my face.
Oh man,
Shit's been terrible, bro.
everybody's getting it all at the same time.
They saying it's supposed to be high pollen this season, and I see the pollen
I
all over
ain't-
the place. But
I
The
ain't
way
never
the
been-
cars be looking, it's got the high. I can't say they're wrong about the high pollen. Though. You
I
leave your
know
car
there's
out for
high
a day,
pollen
2 days.
'cause-
That shit's covered in that fucking
Yellow dust.
coated in dust.
because I can see the dust on the cars and on my car. But
Maybe that's in Orlando. I'm not seeing that right now. Well, we don't have that yet.
Yeah, that shit's happening up here.
that
in
shit's
Orlando.
crazy right now, bro. The pollen is wild right now. What else? What else did I do? Okay, that was that weekend. I don't remember what I did this last weekend.
That's what we don't be doing. You guys know who invented jelly?
Why would we know that?
I don't know, because you know who invented peanut butter.
The black dude?
See,
You exactly. So you know who invented peanut butter, but you
that's
don't know
the
who invented
thing.
jelly.
That's the thing. Let me educate you guys real quick.
Go ahead, let me know.
You see my shirt?
1914.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
The person
That's
you
when
guys the person you guys are trying to give credit to for creating peanut butter
Is what they taught
is
us.
George
That's what they taught
Washington
us.
Carver.
Go ahead, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And he did a lot of science with peanuts.
Mm-hmm.
He never mashed them shits and ate it.
Who did?
It was founded.
I was hungry?
The creator of peanut butter is some white guy. I think his name's Williams or something like that.
Damn. So I've been giving the peanut butter jelly sandwich half credit to the black man, half credit to the white man, when it's actually full credit to the white man.
What
They
about
came
the
up with the
bread?
jelly and the
Who invented the bread?
bread.
That was Jesus and them was
Jesus
had
invented the bread, so
then.
I'm not gonna give that to nobody. So I'm gonna give the bread to the Jews.
I accept.
The Jews created bread. You gotta give them promise. You might need to rule the world if you created bread, though.
Now, if they came up with fire and the wheel, then they got it.
But look how much problems bread has given us, dog. I can see. I'm gonna give them props for it. Jews are responsible for carbs.
You're saying it's a problem, but at one point, like niggas was looking for
Of course.
carbs.
Yeah, niggas looking for carbs. Exactly. But we need too much of a good thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know where it was at, but every time people try to give the credit to him.
But it's one of those things you might as well give him credit because he did so much with the peanut. Why I'm gonna give credit to this one dude that all he did was mash these peanuts up.
And eat it.
Literally all he did was mash them up. I'm gonna give him credit when this guy did everything else with the peanut.
Yeah,
you might as well just give him the credit.
I let him take it.
I give the.
I just
you can eat it. You can
guys.
eat. Let me educate you guys. All right. Let me teach you a little something about PBJs. All right. Peanut butter jelly sandwich, of course, classic sandwich. You can't go wrong with peanut butter jelly sandwich. Would you prefer to eat a peanut butter sandwich or a jelly sandwich? There's only one correct answer.
Jelly.
And jelly's not the answer. Niggas is not eating jelly sandwiches. Jelly. No, but okay, can eat peanut butter jelly, but if you had to eat one option, a jelly sandwich or a peanut butter sandwich, niggas is not eating jelly sandwiches.
My kids be having jelly sandwiches.
The only time you can put the only time you can put strictly jelly on a sandwich is if it's toasted. Toast, you're putting jelly on toast. You're not putting just peanut butter on toast. That's crazy. You're not toasting a peanut butter jelly sandwich.
You can.
Have you ever toasted a peanut butter jelly sandwich?
No, but I might.
Because most people don't.
Try that.
You just don't do it.
You can toast peanut butter.
I'm telling you, don't.
I've done.
You say, of course you can, but I'm telling you, don't do it.
It does
throw some sliced bananas in there.
Okay. The moist bread also helps the whole peanut butter jelly thing. So if
peanut butter jelly
crunchy.
Yeah, you don't want that.
It won't.
But if you got toast in the morning, what's the first thing you're reaching to put on there? Either butter or you're putting jelly on there. You're not thinking peanut butter. Nigga ain't never thought about putting no peanut butter on some toast.
I do avocado.
Nigga fancy and shit. I actually eat avocado with every meal if I could. That's the Caribbean in me though.
I'm not big on avocado.
Avocado is the only fruit that I eat all the time that doesn't produce juice. I try to stay away from fruits that don't make juice. Bananas, I don't eat them no more.
You don't think there's banana juice?
Hey, yo, that's
ain't no banana. Ain't no banana juice, bro. Ain't no banana juice.
There's banana soda. What you mean?
That's the best soda out there.
Yeah, it is, but that banana flavor, that's not banana flavor.
It's not, but it's called that.
Yeah, but it's delicious. Like that Laffy Taffy banana.
Just like cherry flavor isn't the taste of an actual cherry.
Watermelon is not the taste of a watermelon, but it's delicious.
But the watermelon flavor has its own. We kind of have like
like the watermelon soda, that green soda, that green can.
Yeah. It has like a texture, but it's not actually the taste of watermelon at all.
It's just the flavor that they put into your mind to tell you that just like tacos, that taco seasoning, tacos don't taste like that. I don't know where they came up with that powder and told us that this is taco.
See, now we get into the crux of it. That's why you gotta fuck people. You know how they got us trick like that. How much they got
like the fuck is taco seasoning? I know Mexicans. I eat authentic tacos. I ain't never had a taco that tastes like taco seasoning.
Well, yeah, if you eat authentic Mexican food versus the Americanized ones, completely two different things.
Yeah.
American ones be
if you're eating tacos with ground beef and cheese, you ain't eating tacos.
Exactly. There's plenty of tacos that don't even have cheese. Cheese isn't even a part of it.
Yeah, it's cilantro, lemons, lime, and then some type of protein.
Exactly. And it's small.
Yeah.
Small tiny. Those are real tacos.
My real Mexicans know you double up that wrap. That's what you're supposed to do. You go to the corner store, get a pack of them wraps, and then you go to the taco spot. That's my real Mexicans.
He's not wrong. If you ever catch the Mexicans eating, they usually have like
they got their own pack. I know this.
A big pack of fucking wraps. Sit down on the table. And
I be with the vatos. I be with them
together. I like that. These motherfuckers do make everything a meal though. It's not just a quick grab and go.
Papi, Alejandro, Leo. That's my guys.
Yeah, so it's a different cuisine though. Yeah, that Mexican, that authentic Mexican food is different than the bullshit.
I already told you, Mexican's number one to me besides Haitian, and that's only because I'm Haitian.
Y'all niggas, we got to get back on track.
Lil Baby had a song. It's called Bread and Butter. Best line on that shit. The shit done got off track. Let's get it
That's
back
not
on
Lil
track.
Baby. That's Gunna.
I mean, not Lil Baby. I meant Gunna. Yeah, Gunna. My bad. Let's get this shit off. The shit done got off track. Let's get it back on track.
All right. So what's big in the news this week? Did you guys catch the Trump addressing Congress speech?
What he was talking to Congress about?
He's doing the State of the Union address.
Oh, is that the thing that
I
you
don't
do like
think
after
this
the
was
first
a
100
State of the
days or something?
Yeah, yeah.
This wasn't a
Every few
State of the
days.
Union. This was I don't remember what it's called. He's
Joint
just
sessions?
addressing
No.
Congress or something like that.
I thought it was State of the Union, wasn't it?
No, it wasn't a State of the Union. But the Democrats was in that bitch looking salty, bro.
What are they salty about?
Bro, they one of the representatives, I think he's from Maryland. That nigga about 77 years old, walking with a cane and shit.
You talk about the legend. I think you talk about one of the representatives. That's Green, something Green.
Al Green.
Al Green, yeah, got the slick hair.
from Ohio or something like that.
Mm-hmm. This cane out here interrupting Trump.
He ended up getting kicked out. But everything, no matter what Trump said, them Democrats was not clapping, was not what's name.
We're trying to get it makes sense.
No, that nigga he honored a 13-year-old or 14-year-old
cancer kid, black
cancer
kid. Get that nigga
Secret Service.
Get that nigga CIA Secret Service. Democrats like,
they're like, that nigga ain't all that. Oh fuck, nigga, that little cancer.
Coon. That little coon.
Little cancer coon.
That little cancer coon. Yeah,
the little cancer coon. Where y'all got this little cancer coon from? These motherfucking Republicans is paying cancer coons, and y'all out here clapping and applauding.
What's worse is that same kid, like last year, was dressed up as a cop in front of a bunch of group of black folks. When I tell you black folks do what they do best, they're roasting this nigga. And I guess that's how he got viral.
A 10-year-old cancer coon. That's crazy.
10-year-old kid that wants to be a cop, dog. He go in front of black folks, they're roasting his ass. So, the white folks say, we could do something for this, dog. Get this guy and get him a badge, Secret Service badge. Have Trump give him the praise, dog. But, you know how it is, dog. Yeah, they weren't having it. Democrats are put it on a fit. I think it was joint sessions of Congress. There it was. Yeah. Here's the thing. What's so thrilled, I guess from being on both sides, I get it. Because we come from the era when Obama was speaking, the motherfucker just cut out and say, you're a liar. Well, I remember when I seen that shit, I thought the motherfucker should have fucking, like, that's so disrespectful. That was the antithesis of this shit's fucked up. Y'all niggas doing what the fuck y'all want. You know what I'm saying?
People's doing that to Obama?
Yeah, that happened once when Obama was speaking. Motherfucker just came out, you're a liar. And then the guy said he apologized, but it was, they're doing all sorts of fuck shit. And then this go around, Democrats try to be a little bit more. They're supposed to be the resistance, so they send old man out green on a crash out mission. So let the old guy do. He ain't got nothing to live for. Let this motherfucker crash out mission in the Trump era. Let this old guy crash out. So they put Al Green on the crash out mission. They got all the other people holding up signage saying this is not normal, not really clapping.
It
is a weird thing to say. Democrats are so far behind right now that the system has to work. You need two parties in order for the system to work. I really believe if Trump plays it right, we might get a split MAGA party. There might be no Democrats, so it might just be Trump A, Trump B type party.
No, it's just going to be like a Trump A, and then the second party is just not going to ever win.
No, because within Trump's party, because Trump kind of has like a coalition. So he has like the RFK. These are like the people that are anti-vax or pro taking down big pharma. Mm-hmm. He has the Chelsea Gabbards that's the pro-military. These are all Democrats, mind you. You know what I'm saying? Then you got the Trump group. Then you got the all regular Republicans. So in his own group, he has like a coalition.
So you think those Democrats wouldn't have a problem going over to be Republican?
They're there now already. They're already there. It's the same way I voted for Trump this going. I was a Democrat my whole life, so they're already there. But either within that space,
not in name, not in name though.
What do you mean not in name?
they're not, and they're still registered as Democrats. So you could vote for Republican all you want, but you're still
I
registered as
switched my
Democrat.
party affiliation. I'm not a Democrat no more.
But these people you were speaking of before are registered Democrats.
I'm assuming if it doesn't do what I did.
They full blown Republican, bro.
Full blown
Full, bro.
Republican.
Here's the thing: you could be Republican. Some people don't. Here's what some people do: they want to be slick. They want to half step it. They'll go from Democrat to I'm independent. But in Florida, it don't make no sense to be that because we don't have open primaries. So all you did is not give yourself the choose, pick a candidate.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? I would be cool being if we had open primaries. I'll just stay where I'm at and just vote the other side or this that third. But it ain't like.
But even being one side, you're only voting for that one side.
But you still
like
get to pick the candidate on that side. Though,
yeah.
At least so. At least it ain't like I
but
like
if you're independent, it's like you don't get to pick. But once you don't get to pick. But once it's there, then you get to.
Yeah. So, but either way,
I don't see that as wrong because it's like I don't really care. It's like you give me an option, give me the final option, and then I'll pick from there.
Well, here's what I'm saying: because there's fractures within the Trump party, from like let's say the HB1 visas, so there's plenty of folks. The tech bros are backing Trump a lot, the Elons, all that. A lot of the older white guys ain't liking that because they feel like when we're getting around the DEI and you over here importing in more immigrants with special visas, because that's how the tech company works. They ain't trying to hire Americans, and we can get Indians that already got these same degrees at a fraction of the cost. And of course, no matter how tough they are on immigration, we're gonna allow those ones in. Then you got the facts, you got the Zionists that are pro-Israel for everything. You got the other facts of folks that are hey, we over here supplementing everybody. We're through with that. No more even Israel. So within even the party, you have, like I said, so much factions within it. It's not like Democrats where we all have to agree on something or else you're out.
I think that's
so. I feel Democrats are so far in the hole,
but that's how
they're looking kind of wild, huh?
That's how the Democrats are now.
That's what I'm saying, yeah. And I feel like they're so far in the hole that even when we got shit that we're all supposed to champion on, like a cancer kid, we out here calling them cancer cool. We can't even get behind that. Like, y'all looking really wild after all. Y'all not even looking valuable. Like, this is like an easy win. I found the black kid with cancer. He was supposed to die about a year ago. He's going on 6 years now. I gave him special. How you can't clap for that?
But he's a cancer coon.
Yeah, people, that shit is wild. People ain't trying to hear that. It's a kid at that. So you look kind of crazy like that, and then
nigga taking pictures with a police badge and shit. Stop cooning, you cancer coon.
That's what this kid. Yeah, so it's not only that, but I find that if you go online, that's the thing I was noticing. Like if you go on, be it Shade Room or Jazz's brand, it's clear that the Democrats or the black folks automatically supposed to be painted as the opposition. And I used to always, which I'm always, like I said, I've been Democrat most of my life, so I'm always anti-war, that's the lineage we come from. So it's crazy seeing that as whatever Trump is, they want to be the opposite. So Trump wants to end the war in Ukraine. You see folks online, we support in Ukraine, we need to do more. So it's crazy to see how anti-American so much people are just because Trump's at the helm. Like, if Trump don't win, we don't win.
Yeah.
Like,
I could understand.
Like, why are you rooting for the away team? Like,
I could understand you being
the devil we know is better than the devil we don't know. Like,
yeah, I could understand you being anti-Trump before he won the presidency, but once he's in, you got to root for the guy because he's your guy. Yeah. Pause.
It ain't even not even that. It's still the fact that at the very least, I can't be championing They're like Trump said we're gonna do a tariff. And we get the other countries to buckle. Then I think Mexico last minute said, nah, there's that. And then he rescinds it by 2 weeks. Oh, yeah, that's what you get. Y'all hold the line. Y'all teach them Canada. Y'all teach them. So like, how
who's
y'all
hurting here?
Side? Yeah, who the fuck is this? Is for our benefit he's doing shit for. How y'all rooting for the outsiders? If y'all not team players. This is why these white guys are like, y'all got to clean this shit up. Get these motherfuckers up out of here. That's what that patriarchy. That's what that patriotism kind of sizzles inside of it. Like, yeah, we might have to deport some of these motherfuckers out here because they have no vested interest in the ongoing of America. You know what I'm saying? Like they rather they're cool with shit just shutting down over there. Like niggas, so y'all don't understand. We cool with shit how shit is over here. Y'all don't want shit any other way. Any other way. And if you wanted shit the other way, you could go over there. But this is we're cool with how shit's ran over here where we can subtle changes, this, out there. We don't want to just go prop up a whole different oligarch out here promoting Canada and shit like we want to live there. They over here locking motherfuckers up for what they post online in Canada. We ain't on that type of time over here. We like free speech.
Yeah, I like calling black kids black coons.
Black coons.
Online.
We like the fact that we could talk crazy to our presidents. Call that nigga the orange this, that, other. We talk the spiciest about any can. Like, that's God bless America. That's what we got over here. You while here rooting for the other side. That don't make no sense.
Like if what Al Green did, if he did that shit in a different country, he would have caught a major ass whooping.
Ass whooping. That nigga he would have been done. He would have never seen him. He'd have been done for. You wouldn't hear from him anymore again. They'd have put that black hat over the black cloak over his head, dog. We wouldn't hear. The news would just stop reporting on him. It just would just.
That's it.
That's it. Just we all know, but we don't speak on type situation. Yeah. So, but America can get away with that. Yeah, with America can get away with that, which is cool. I'm not saying we have to support Trump. You got to do what you hold your line, hold your position. But we definitely be looking anti-American, and I'm like, I don't see how y'all guys gonna win it this way. We used to look anti-American when we were going against Bush because Bush out here pushing all these unpopular wars. Now that Bush no different than Obama. Obama pushed it. Trump seems to be the only one that's anti-war, except when it comes to Palestine, of course. But that's he got both sides, and everyone just seems like, we got to back. This shit it's crazy to see.
Why is he not for ending the Palestine war? I understand why he's not.
Why he's for ending?
I understand why he's trying to end. He wants to end the war in Ukraine because we don't spend too much money there.
Oh, we spent way more than that in Israel.
Yeah. So what's the reason? I guess it's just in recent history we spent too much money there. But what's the reason for not wanting to end the war in Israel?
Because
it's ended before.
It's a land grab. So
it's a land dispute.
The longer the war, they keep getting more and more space. They're like, nigga, we almost at the finish line now. We keep this shit going for a little bit. We can wipe these motherfuckers clean out. They're almost there. We're talking about an active genocide, mind you. It was so however long it's been they've been fighting for that land, they've been getting more and more. Every time there's a war, they're getting more and more land, more and more thing. Rob people saying, if you see the video, it's crazy to see like a whole city just decimated. Like you can't really get the picture of it until you see like a person standing on like on top of like a building, and they'll pan out and like damn. So that way you can kind of get the perspective. Okay, this is the top of a building. When you zoom out, you see how big the building is, and you see nothing but construction around it. Nothing but I'm talking about like 3, 4, 5 city blocks worth of just complete rubble. They just bombed that shit. It's crazy. There's like a scale of shit gets so bad that in our head we can't even compute it. You know what I'm saying? Like yeah, it's even when you see it, you're like, yes, this doesn't make any sense.
You're like, yeah, there's a lot of people dying, but you don't really understand how many people it is dying.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy. And yeah. So in either way, it's just crazy to see how anti, like I said, even though under the guise of trying to be anti-Trump, we come off very much as anti-American a lot of the times. And not just be pro-America, pro this, other, but this is the team. You got to root for the team that you're on at the very least. At least that's what I was thinking.
Right. What else we got? What else we had going on? And
okay, that brings us to my question of the week. I had a question of the week for you guys.
Okay. I might have an answer for you.
Do you guys think the Democratic Party think the general public is stupid?
That's a good question.
That's the perfect thing you just had. I had a thing like that. I'm wondering, when did we get this stupid? So you're thinking, do they think they're stupid? I'm wondering, I always knew there's a stupid part of America, but I'm like, when were we grouped in there?
So do you actually think they know that we're stupid and they're playing on our stupidity?
Yes, like I used to think like they did that with the. I used to think like we're gonna do that with the very poor whites. They don't know any better. Just hit them with the bait and switch. A little racism, do a little tap dance, and then we're not gonna do shit for them, and they're good. When I seen they started doing the same playbook on black folks, I like, when the fuck did we get them?
But you saying started? When do you think it started? It's been happening
like that. So you know, white folks been at the bottom. There's been white folks that have been poor in this country since the inception of the country. You know what I'm saying? And they just been, you're talking about generational poor. like 4 or 5 generations. They've always been the help. The Appalachian whites, they've always been broke, this and that. And every now and then when they're broke and whatever system, coal mine dries up in their country, instead of them moving like every other American has to do, hey, this shit dries up. I gotta go to this country. I gotta go to this state, move states. They just stay in place as the area just withers away and gets poorer and poorer and poorer. And all we do is like, the very least we could do is open up a prison over there or give them, they get the most subsidies. These people, they're not moving, mind you. And the area is dilapidated, that the industry is not coming back. And yet we keep giving them, these are the most people that are on government benefits. It's usually white folks in poor areas, shit like that. Now, when it's in our areas or in the metropolitan areas where a lot of people still live there, we just have no jobs. When you see black folks start accessing benefits, that's when they want to make this shit harder. They don't want black folks benefit. But when it's white folks, the least we could do is give them a government benefit. This is what I'm saying. It's always been like that. And I was like, I always thought for the longest, we weren't gonna fall for that much. At the very least, we ain't gonna fall for that. So now that we're at the position where we're saying we're gonna stop spending, we're gonna cut back. It's crazy to me to see how quick you could get these very same folks. I'm like, oh nah, the first argument I heard, they said I think they said majority of black folks, 30-40% of federal workers are black people. So by Trump even doing a cutting of the federal government, it's gonna affect a lot of black folks. That was the first argument I was saying. I was like, so do we not want to stop spending or not? What's going on? Because you can't have it both ways. So that's the first line I started seeing they started pushing. Then I'm seeing them pushing like, now I'm hearing employees can't get inside their office. Like, yeah, we knew that. He's going to shrink the government. Why am I don't like how the fact I wake up every day and I'm hearing about employees, federal employees complaining that Elon's firing them, this, that, and the third. I'm like, yeah, that's what he said they were going to do. They're like, I
don't mind people getting fired. I mind, you remember the word that came out during COVID? Essential workers?
Essential workers, yeah.
So I'm assuming these people that are working or getting fired are not essential.
That's what I assume. And even if they are, then
ain't no essential. After COVID, forcing these people to go to work, ain't nobody essential getting fired for nothing.
Listen, that's all I'm saying. So if he's telling people just fill out a 5-question questionnaire, or hey, I email you guys, reply back this week, 5 questions, 5, tell us what you do all week, and 5, 5 points, what you do all week. And a lot of people say either not writing back or they're mad, or their supervisors are telling them, oh, Elon's not our boss, you don't have to reply. They're like, why are we doing all these extra steps? Like this motherfucker's just got there for fun. Like, he ran on, he's going to scale down the guy. I hired this guy to ran for me.
Now they don't believe they're going to lose their job. That's what it is. They think he's playing.
And when he loses the job, it's another complaint. Like, how does this world work for you? I don't make no sense to me.
No, there's literally people that cannot do what he asked. I know them. I've seen them personally. They can't tell you what they did last week because they don't do shit.
That's what I'm saying. Which we know there's that, so we gotta cut that. And he comes from a business sense of fire quick and hire slow. So he'll fire quick, get down to the crux of it. I'm saying the skeleton crew. And if we can run it like that, we'll keep it like that. If we can't, then we'll start hiring back slowly. Like they said, by accident, he fired a couple of nuclear folks. And like, okay, as soon as they realize that they call him back, yeah, it's simple as that. I'm gonna fire folks first, cause in business, this shit happened. Remember I told you that? Remember Kevin O'Leary was saying he once adopted a business and they had multiple offices. He fired like the whole 3rd floor and never got a call about it or nothing. Like these people were sitting there collecting checks and he didn't know what that floor does. Like, all right, let go of that whole floor, and he never got a call for it. Who knows what kind of scams goes on in the government? You know what I'm saying? There's already people that's over 100-some years old that's collecting Social Security checks. There's always got to be types of hookups. They do that shit in third world countries all the time where they doing false benefits, false this and that. Some people go to file their Social Security in like Jamaica or Africa, shit like that. Somewhere they claimed it years before earlier or filed for you that the shit's crazy. We used to think that these are corrupt countries. And I remember an African guy saying that recently saying that. He said America's the most corrupt country in the world. And I'm like, damn, he's absolutely right.
That makes sense.
He is absolutely right. I think we also have the money so we don't see it because it ain't like we're just stealing everything. There's no resources. They're like, as long as you can keep the water bill going, the lights on, the roads on, you can rob these motherfuckers blind and they won't bat an eye. Because even now that it's time for us to crack the books, instead of us cracking the books, we're worried about how much people might lose a job, how this is going to impact. Like, it don't make any sense. I thought when you're bleeding out, you're hemorrhaging, you got to stop the bleeding ASAP. So that to say your point, Juno, that makes me think like, damn, were we always this stupid? Like, how we always like, hey, as long as you just give them give them the banana to look this way, you could do whatever you want with these people.
So do you think the Republicans think that the Republican voters are stupid?
I think both parties are stupid to begin with. So like the vast majority is stupid. And they're so partisan, they're gonna do whatever their group says, even if it's not to their benefit. So let's say we're 25 trillion in debt. At some point, we're gonna have to tackle the debt, which means at some point we're either gonna have to tackle spending, slower spending, something like that. No one wants to hear it, or we're gonna have to print some more money. If I was real gangster about it, I'm like, we just not paying it and let it be, let the chips roll with the chips roll. But no one's old enough to even think about that.
We ain't gonna pay this shit. What y'all gonna do?
Yeah, you ain't gonna pay this shit. Before long, the bankers we're gonna be at war with other countries because that's their only recourse.
But then but would we lose?
That's what I'm saying. Like, what's the fucking niggas don't want to reset to me, the rules to me seem like y'all niggas let's reset the damn game. We ain't gotta play this game this far long. If this shit's a losing game this long, we're the number one country. You're talking about this shit's about to topple over. Fuck it, reset the game.
Yeah, like when you see a nigga about to get Uno, flip the table over.
Flip the
Fuck that
table.
shit.
So we ain't paying it. We the world country. We hold the nukes, and that's it. Only thing they can do is go to other countries and try to circumvent. Hey, we'll prop y'all up. Y'all want to go against America? Put them a little soda. That's the only recourse they can do since they have all the chips. You know what I'm saying, but I don't see it. Like, I don't know, but too much people are vested in this system that they're not willing to reset the system. Sadly enough, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because once you hit that reset, then niggas you can't borrow a dollar from nobody no more.
Exactly. Shit's all fucked up. So this system works so well that it's crazy.
Even though everybody knows you trillions of dollars in debt, they still give you money. They don't give a damn.
It's a fucked up. Exactly. It's a fucked up system that we know how it ends. We know most empires end exactly because as you keep spending forever until you don't have, and then shit's worth more and your money's worth less and less and less and less. It's doing exactly what it's supposed to be doing.
I just hope I'm not here for that. That's all. I don't really care if it happens. I just don't want to be here for it.
But shouldn't we all care? It should happen if this is your country. Shouldn't we?
No, because you just said it always. Because you just said it always happens to every empire. Is destined to fail. Your money's going to end up being.
As long as you stay on that same money system. But if you kick these people out, kick whoever's running the bread up, kick them out. So we started a new monetary system. It's going to be a couple of years of recession. We bet we can come back on top versus let's just keep everything the same, keep the status quo the same, which is what you can do when you rule. When they tell you control and divide and conquer, that shit's real.
You're just dragging it out right now. You're just dragging it out. You're just dragging it out. You say it's out.
It works perfectly when you have cultural wars when we're busy fighting amongst each other about racism and gender and abortions. Or we're fighting about the dumb shit. Well, we don't got time letting this shit run the clock. We don't got time wondering who's running this shit, who's pulling the cords. And it's the best scheme ever. No one's cracking the books. This whole shit about Elon even cracking the books is we've waited our whole lives for politicians that have been saying, oh, we got to check the spending. We've heard Bernie say it. We've heard Elizabeth Warren say it. We've heard Bill Clinton, Obama. We've heard almost every politician say it. We've heard Bush say we got to stop the spending. We got to stop the spurging. Or we heard we got to stop the corruption. And now that we actually have someone that is going after it, looking after it. Well, like, who the fuck voted for this guy? We didn't vote for Elon. Why are we letting him do this shit? It's so crazy to me, the pivot that no one said like that. Like, y'all don't see this, y'all. Everyone, they've been cooking the books, and now that we're trying to look at the books, they over giving us another excuse. That's why I almost don't feel bad. Like, listen, it's either it's up and it's up, and if it's up and it's up, then I'm cool with everyone. Steal what you can from anyone. Now, I don't want let another PPE drop. Let a couple more of them shits drop because y'all cool with being stolen from anyways. Why not let the little guy get it in there?
Might as well.
Might as well, right? Why it can't always be the banker and the suit? You let the little guy get a little bit on and get in on that. Why don't that's what I mean? Because the regular folks seem to not care. The shit's throw it. I don't know.
Yeah. What we got next, Juno?
Let me see.
You know about that.
Y'all sticking in politics, or y'all want to jump into hip hop?
Let You go into hip hop. I don't think we had anything else in politics.
There ain't nothing else in politics.
So.
Oh, no, one last thing in politics. Your boy DeSantis thinking of getting, he's saying, I don't know if it's true, if it do, it'd be the GOAT, getting rid of property taxes.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that too.
Yeah, but
that would be great.
Democrats,
Getting rid of property taxes for after you own the house or just in general?
In general.
It don't make no sense that you're paying it after you own the house anyways.
Yeah, after you own the house is crazy. But I'm talking about, like, I can understand them making you pay property tax until you own the house.
Yeah. Or at least at the very
The house isn't nothing. The house is something somebody else selling you. It's the land.
Yeah, well, I guess.
These are just semantics, the same shit. They just got to act like it's separated. You know what I'm saying? It's still the land, whatever it is, the land. The fact that we're paying taxes on it forever it's a
yeah, you shouldn't. You should, once you own the land, it's your land.
Yeah,
you should be able to transfer. You should be able to transfer that land and sell that land, but you shouldn't have to pay tax on that land.
And to pay yearly based on the value that it is now, even though you didn't sell it.
Yeah,
that shit's crazy.
The tax go up.
Yeah, so if you could get rid of that, I mean, other countries do it. That shit would be lovely. But at least make it do it for the primary home or something. There's got to be some kind of answer. But you shall see. So that's what I'm saying. When you don't have both sides arguing over such things like that, these are the issues they don't want us talking about. The shit like that, shit that's sensical.
Stuff that we don't even realize is actually an issue.
It isn't it exactly, but they
because
got us.
we just been paying property tax our whole lives. Yeah,
we got us fighting over abortion. They got us worrying about shit that don't really mean nothing versus the real shit that they pulling the wool over our eyes, like paying property tax, paying for shit we own forever, or paying for tolls, or having private companies sponsor to build toll road.
That is crazy.
They get to eat on the tolls forever. It's not you
pay the taxes to build the road. Mm-hmm. And then you have to pay to ride on that road.
Exactly. Or what happens is tonight, if the city don't have enough money to build that road, they'll make a private company pay for that road. So the private company pays for it and they need some reimbursement, which makes sense. But I'm like, all right, you're going to get maybe the first 10 years, but don't tell me for the life of this road.
Yeah.
This don't make no sense.
Because this toll will never shut down.
It never shuts down. They're like, oh, don't worry about it. We're going to keep investing. We're like, this is a money grab. Your hands in the taxpayer's pocket forever because we're never not going to keep paying the road. It's another hustle.
Because if anything, that road's already been paid for. If there's a toll on it, then that road's already been paid for by that toll by now.
Man, if you live in Orlando, if you've seen that, we're never not under constructions though. When they stop building,
how many millions do you think they make? I wonder if you could check to see how much money each city makes off tolls every day.
They make some good money. It ain't the city; it's the private companies that own it. Usually, they just split it with the city. Remember, as soon as they got a chance to demand the toll booths and they made it digital, they used to work at the toll booths. Now they don't barely have those anymore.
Mm-hmm.
At the airport is the only place I see them now. Now there's nobody at the toll booths at all anymore.
I wonder what's happened at the toll booths. Is it? I don't know.
What do you mean? It's all digital now. It's all digital. I mean, there's. Do you have to have a SunPass to drive through the SunPass through that lane, or do they charge you somehow? They'll send it to you.
They take a picture of your license plate and send it to you.
Yeah.
Okay.
But there's the thing you could buy that could cover up your license plate. And you're about to go to one. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I seen that.
You can order shit online.
You got one?
Nah, but it'd be good to get though, right? You ride for you, especially in Orlando. Everything tries to make you go through the jail.
I guess it's good for. Yeah, it's good for the. It's good. Yeah, it's good for the. It's good for the toll. The good one is the one that you can just hit a button. It'll just.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. It cover it up and come back up. But yeah, they.
I thought you was talking about the sticker you put on and it kind of
blurs
that flash. It doesn't blur it, but that flash that the toll uses to take the picture of your tag.
Yeah, it makes it. Yeah,
it makes it. Yeah, it's like makes it that number invisible or something.
I don't know if that even works at daytime though. That's probably like a night one. So it's be like reflective. Either way,
yeah,
that's a con within itself. Let's get into some hip hop.
What y'all had going on in hip hop?
I don't know. You guys said segue into hip hop. You had
Oh, Lil Baby, catching some heat in Atlanta. Police talking bad on his name.
he shot
I
a
guess
music video.
in like a rival. Was it rival neighborhoods?
Yeah, the opposition's hood or some shit like that. And
Yeah, some shit he had going on. Kids circled back the block that following weekend, I guess, and some kids end up dying. Like two teenagers end up dying. Police go on. The chief of police goes online on TV, pretty much calling Lil Baby out, saying, "You know who you are."
that to me is bad policing. You mean to tell me an American citizen went from one block went to another block, and now you blaming him? He didn't create any crime. He went there, shot a music video, and left. And now you telling me that because these people find it, have an issue with it, they gonna go back and retaliate by taking a life, and you blaming the person that went there and did something that's completely not illegal?
I see what you're doing there, Nate, but things don't work like that.
Do we work for the criminals or do we work for the citizens?
Yeah, I understand what you're saying. But we know.
And he's calling Lil Baby cowardly, like Lil Baby was supposed to stay on that block till them niggas came back. What does he want here?
Yeah, he wants Lil Baby to take them bullets, not the little kids.
That was a week later.
Yeah, a week later. Lil Baby on tour. What you want?
On tour. Just circle back and catch these bullets.
Yeah, that shit is, y'all know, yeah. To me, that's to me. Just do your damn job, though. You ain't gotta call Lil Baby out.
But that's what police do, though. Like when they come around, like asking questions, like, "Hey, what did you see?" I'm like, "What do you mean? What I seen? You're the detective. You tell me. I shouldn't have to help you do your job."
At some point in America, we're gonna tackle policing. I seen a video today of like a toddler and his mom being arrested, and the toddler was probably like 4 years old, bro. They had it behind cuffs. The shit I've never. This shit is thrown.
Mm-hmm.
You see,
it makes you think like it's fake, right?
It made you think it's. I know it's not fake, but to me, I like this shit. It's insane.
Yeah,
the level of power. Like, why would you handcuff the 4-year-old, the 3-year-old?
Yeah,
on the ground like
this. What are y'all sending me that shit?
I'm gonna say this. You not. And he had the gun out and everything, dog. Cop was over here. The mom had a hand on the back, but was looking on the floor. The other cop on top of the gun on top of. Don't move it. Like this is a fucking 2 or 4 years old. Bro. Like this shit is a power trip out of this world, bro. Like. At some point, we're gonna have to tackle. I think we solved the cop thing on this show before. All right?
How?
You have to have people. You can't be. You're not gonna be a serious people unless you watch over your own people. So the black community needs black cops.
You ever seen Watchmen? You know what they got going on in Watchmen, right?
Yeah.
When the cops, I guess like a cop got killed or something, so then they made it so that now all the cops. No, a cop got they like ran. Some organization found out all the cops' addresses and started going to all the people's houses, shooting all of them. So what they had to do,
all the cops wear masks.
They all wear masks now. So all the cops wear masks, so you don't know who they are.
Yeah. I mean, there's got to be something for it. I think they did that. Here's the thing: the cops are an extension of the government. So police officers only do whatever
They enforce the law.
They enforce the law. They're not going to go bother the rich white folks, this, that, and that. So they're an extension. I go, whatever that government wants them to push, they're going to push it. You know what I'm saying? If they're not against crack, the cops going to leave you alone. They're not against drugs. Whatever they need to push to keep the numbers up. Crack
is illegal, so they're against crack.
It ain't even like crack's illegal. It's whatever. It's a business. When they build these prisons aren't going to fill themselves. Even when they build these prisons, right along with it, they give our lawmakers policies. Hey, these are the laws that are about to be on the books next year. Go ahead and approve them because we already know statistically. We already know just by you enacting this law, we're gonna see a 3% rise. Shit, you about to make vaping illegal? Well, we know we're gonna catch some niggas on that.
Yeah.
Oh, you about to make you about to make no cell phones illegal while driving? We know we're gonna. You know what I'm saying? Some stuff that you already know just by monitoring the people. You make
it illegal so you can create criminals.
Exactly. You're gonna create criminals, and that's what America does best. We always gonna create criminals, and just depends on what part of the thing that you're on. So when you're part of criminal culture, you root for the criminals. Now when you become a taxpayer, you root for the other half. Well, it's just monopoly and violence.
Yeah, what sucks is all the fun shit is the is the shit that they go after first.
This is true.
The weed, the guns, alcohol.
I'll be
They'll
damned
go
if I
after
give
if
my
you-
gun away.
Huh?
I said I'll be damned if I give my gun away.
Ain't nobody trying to take your gun, bro. You safe. You good.
I mean, the way it is going in America right now, though, the way they got the people, they can
You
talk a bunch of folks into just giving their guns up.
No, not no more. You would have thought 4 months ago everybody was so scared that these Democrats are gonna come and take our guns away.
Yeah, it's a new time now. Shit's crazy.
Beginning of a new era. Let's see how long it lasts.
Did you see what did we speak on? It's hip hop we on, ain't it?
Yeah.
I think we ended up speaking on we ended up covering the Drake settling with was it
UMG?
iHeart? Not UMG yet, but I think with iHeart.
Oh, so I didn't even know about the iHeart thing.
Yeah, but I think that was just mainly
This nigga suing everybody, huh?
It was always iHeart and UMG, on
Okay.
that service record, but
So he
you know
won
what I'm
the
saying? I
lawsuit?
don't blame him. It wasn't like a subtle lawsuit for them. He was asking them for information for the deposition, trying to see if there was same, and then they end up settling it. But that same week, they find out that the federal government is probing iHeartRadio for charges of payola, this, that, and third. So according to academics, Drake only fell back. He's like, I don't need to ask y'all for the stuff because I already know y'all gonna be cooking the books. You're not really gonna give it to me. But you know that the federal government's coming when they end up asking you off the deposition. I'll just get my information from them. But it was already being reported almost by like iHeart, which is Breakfast Club, and then they trying to, oh yeah, Drake went over there, and after you found they have no case, so he decided to drop it. Like, and then I can be like, nah, that was not the case. They're doing the cleanup work, trying to make it seem like what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
So we shall see how this show go. After Drake, we didn't even. Did y'all end up covering the Drake album? Did we speak on that since that dropped?
Yeah, we talked on that album. We said that
okay,
there
we
was
did a couple
we
tracks.
said there was those 3 certified ones on there.
Yeah, okay. So we shall see.
I probably listened to it once more time since then, and it still hasn't grown on me.
Oh, I still listen to plenty of songs on there. What is this? This damn TV. Turn this off. Turn it on by itself.
What we got in the culture? Did you guys hear about Angie Stone passing away in that tragic car accident?
Yeah, I heard she passed away, and then I was hearing that it was a rumor. Somebody was telling me they actually saw her come online. This AI might be getting too good. They said they saw her come online saying, I don't know who put out this rumor that I'm dead, but I'm not dead. And I was like, what's going on there? Is she dead or is she not dead?
I'm pretty sure she died.
But this wouldn't be the first time that we report that somebody that died and they didn't die.
Man, I forgot. I'm waiting for someone that they said that died to come back. I'm waiting for
Tupac,
Epstein, or Tupac's not notable. Tupac is notable enough, but there's been no reason to me fake his death this long. He probably came back by now. That
for
was
what?
the case. He's still rich. Still
I don't think he's ever going to come. I don't think he would ever come back. I think he would just be discovered. He would be found.
Yeah, but I don't see why. There's so much money on the table. But I do believe that there might be certain rich acts. Maybe they maybe you want to ride off into the sunset, but like, I don't want to do this anymore. We'll do let's plot a certain death. This, that, and third. We'll do the whole ritual. My ratings are gonna go up crazy. The sales are gonna go up, and y'all cut me a check. I'm right off into the sunset. Y'all never see from me again.
Hot take. That's gonna be Drake after he wins the settlement from UMG.
Maybe, right? If the Drake death following, can you imagine the sales? That nigga's gonna be through the roof.
Shit.
Yeah, you're like, hey, y'all cut me a nice check right now. Cut me the good 400, the good 500 mil, and we gonna kill this character off, and I'm right off to the sunset. You won't hear from me again.
You think he could do that? But he couldn't do that because he wouldn't. Yeah, he wouldn't be able to not spend the money like Drake.
You can. You change your face, you become a whole different character.
I guess. Yeah, he's not opposed to the surgery.
There's people that say that. Who is it? Is it Lady Gaga? They say Lady Gaga was saying was the same person.
Amy Winehouse.
Amy Winehouse.
Amy Winehouse. Yeah,
I could see it.
they're like killed off that character, become this one. Shit like that. There's rumors and shit like that goes on in the industry all the time. It's like there's some people where they feel are clones.
I seen the whole video of somebody saying that Tom Cruise and this other actor were the exact same person.
Yeah, I've seen shit like that. Here's the thing with conspiracies, there's some throw conspiracies out there, but there's some shit that's so throw that you be like, nah, this shit can't be true. And that's where the shit's perfect to do. When the shit is so heinous or so weird, you're like, nah, ain't nobody doing that. That's when it's perfect. Like, nobody ever gonna see this shit coming.
Yeah, like a cancer coon.
Like a cancer coon or a president that wasn't born here or this, that, third, or fake. All that shit is where you would expect it. It's right in your. We had Kamala running as a black woman, bro. 2 months before running. Now come to find out, lady is Sephardic Jew and Indian.
Whole red dot Jew.
Yeah, bro. So it's fucking. So it's just that quickly. Just accept it. We don't look into the thing. We had Obama who went by a whole different name as a minor. Very
that one I can't co-sign on that one.
There's nothing to co-sign. Look at his book. He's Barry Sotomayor or whatever it is. He had a rich stepfather, multimillionaire. We didn't hear none of that fucking story. We just accept it because he was just a dude that came out of thin air. Out of all the black folks you could get in America, a country full of black Americans,
you
got some random motherfucker from Hawaii.
Your thing was you're upset that the fact that he not upset, but
the whole story is janky. That shit does not check out now. We had to go all into Hawaii, but I think dad was
saying that we had to go to Hawaii. Hawaii's a state, and it's not like we were looking for a person.
We were. I mean, we definitely at some point we wanted to have that because it was always thought we'd never have a black president, and at some point we was gonna have one. You think if we was gonna have one, it's gonna happen? He fit all the realms. It doesn't be refined, not a cold source. He fit all that, but we all thought it was gonna be an American black person at the very least. You go find one whose dad ain't even really from here. You talk about an island that's not even really America. This nigga got a whole different fake name. All that shit is sketchy because it's black when you look the other way. You look the other way completely. All that shit does not check out.
First of all, Hawaii is a state. That you're
a different country, bro.
It's not.
They got a whole different. They have a whole different culture over there.
You're right. They have a whole different culture, but there's also another culture that's an American culture. They have the Hawaiian culture, then they have American culture.
But he wouldn't even have none of that because he had the rich stepdad. Then so he had the wealthy American culture in a place that's already not as American already. His whole upbringing is completely thrown.
He was a rich nigga living in Hawaii. What you want him to do?
And they're like, let's go slip.
They used to call him Barry on the island because that was cool. Because you want to be, I guess, Americanized on the island because that shows your class, your level, your higher uppityness, whatever. But I don't know when you get back into the office, maybe you wanna be more presidential. I got the look. Let me call myself Barack Obama.
And he used to date white women back then. He ended up with Michelle somehow. And now there's the whole talk.
Somehow. So you saying Michelle's a plant too?
Man, you don't even want to hear what they say about Michelle.
So Michelle's a plant. She was brought up to be the wife of this man that was being created
I don't know if she was brought
to be
up
the president.
I'm just saying it's not that we only look at it like it's weird, but you're talking about the position of the most powerful position in the world. So if there's vested interest, you can't tell me, hey, farm us out another candidate a couple of years from now. That's how we were in the world. Okay, who's the prospects? Who's looking good? Okay, this guy's looking good. He's on track. Hey, I might want a black one this go around. Let's go see how that works. It's no different.
What you're saying is very true. You can make a president. You can, exactly like you're saying with Barry Barack. Okay, you can make a president.
AOC was an actor. A regular actor, going for shots and that third, and they said we need like an enthusiastic Democrat. She was doing a commercial, so the role she went for was supposed to be one of his political roles, and the shit fucking hit. She became popular, this and third, and they kept her in the political role. Now she's a full-fledged politician, but that's not her story. She was just a regular bartender and actor. So the role she's playing now is a role she played at first, and now that it worked, she became that character. You know what I'm saying?
She's an idiot.
Whatever you say, but she's one of the most powerful, outspoken Democrats there is. She's one of the few that's able to cut her own. You know, there's a Barack, there's AOC. There's very few Democrats that you could actually name that's on Bernie. Most people just follow them. So if you could even make your own lane, it's a big thing.
You think AOC would run?
What's the name is trying to make her own lane right now? Jasmine Crickets, whatever.
Jasmine Crockett. Yeah, to me, her lane, she used up her lane is powerful, but like I said, Democrats used up all the gusto and the juice of the black women or feminism that they had, at least for a while.
Who did? You said Democrats did?
Democrats, yeah, because she's out here, the loud, outspoken black woman, this, that, third, and the country's off that. We ain't trying to hear none of that shit no more. All that, you want to be talking crazy about the president, this, that, and third, it's all fine. Like, yeah. Don't let the door hit you, I split you. Niggas ain't trying to hear that no more. The white man ain't trying to hear that. The black guys ain't trying to hear that. Ain't half the country ain't trying to hear that no more. We understand that y'all the pillar of the truth. Y'all hold it up. Absolutely. We done gave y'all our props for a lot of years. And y'all backed up some bullshit. And now motherfuckers ain't trying to hear that no more. And then what's worse is it's not like it's hard to replicate because you could give any black woman that's a conservative, they're just as spicy, talk just as well. Only difference now they're hitting you with facts. Jasmine Crockett can't stand in the same room as a Candace Owens or any black conservative.
Candace to eat her ass up alive.
Every time they eat them up. It's not even because we're not arguing actual things that make sense. When you start talking about black issues, there'd be no reason for a black woman to even contend on the Democratic side. It's crazy. But it's one of those things. So it's just crazy. But like I said, but I don't think anyone's above. Look at what she's exposing with Canada right now with the president over there. She's talking about his wife was a man, and them niggas first hit her with the cease and desist. Then she's like, "Oh, we just need proof." Then they try to ask her, "Can she just stop?" And now it's coming out that the wife might actually be a man. Now it's coming out that not only might not be a man, but the person might have actually been Justin's dad who converted and turned over to a man. This nigga married his own dad who turned into a lady.
What?
This shit gets crazy. If you think our politics are, and then what's worse is you think they can sue her. They're not even hitting her sue her. They're trying to hit her with a cease and desist. Actually, can she stop it? Like, bro, this shit's getting crazy. I'm like, man, Candace on your ass. You don't fuck
because
around.
If it wasn't true, they would say they would sue for defamation.
Exactly. They're not even shit for first. They ask her, can she stop? They're like, well, you just prove she's lying. Just put this to rest.
But now you kind of see like this shit is true. If you're Candace, chill.
Listen, what happened with Obama? In the beginning, Trump was calling out Obama's birth thing. Like, this nigga's racist. That birth shit don't make any sense. There's other. Fast forward to the day that fucking birth certificate Obama put in. This is how lazy they were. It's still online. It's a PDF file. You can download a PDF file. When you have the PDF file, you know it has a lock and unlock on there. You can see what was copied and placed over it, which was overridden. So that original file was a fabricated file.
So we don't even know where he's from then. Where he's actually born.
We're over it. We're over it. That's how quick the story go. But Candace is still airing it out. This, that, and there. But I'm just saying it happens just that quick.
Infiltrated. They found a immigrant to become out of all the American-born people. They found an immigrant.
That's what I thought. I mean, maybe who can you really control?
You can control anybody if you got him from the age of however old he was when he was with his daddy.
We're not in the controlling business. We're not in the controlling business. Let's say we are in the controlling business. If I'm breeding people, let's talk about breeding presidents. It's almost like dogs. There's a certain type of dog that's more docile, one that's more trained to learn. Is that there? Maybe in black folks, there's a different kind. Like, hey, these Caribbeans trying to go a bit more, you know what I'm saying, versus the black Americans.
You know that Marvel movie Widow?
Yeah.
You know, I'm going with that at the beginning of the movie. It's just that family, and it's like the two girls. They end up being the motherfuckers from young kids. They've been trained to be assassins.
Yeah, that's how Russian agents.
You could easily train these kids to be a politician, and go to all the best schools, and then I hit the button, boom, activate.
I don't know. It's hard to see, but all I know is, once Obama did get in charge, if you look at Obama's history, Obama is no different than Bush or Clinton. Trump's the only one that kind of did it lockstep with the war plan that we've been going on for. And I know we're supposed to look at it, they're all different, but it's all the same party. Two birds, one wing. Trump was like the only one, not to say Trump's any better. He's the only one that the system didn't account for, which is why they try to railroad him and get him out the paint completely this go around. He wasn't supposed to be here this go around. which is why this go around this nigga doing what the fuck he want. Which could mean it could be absolutely horrible for us because he don't have any vested interest in the shit. He's old, and y'all try to railroad him. Yeah, y'all try to railroad him this go around. He might like, nigga, I'm about to make out like a bandit. I might do right for these people. They're gonna keep holding me up. We already seen how y'all did me last time. Y'all threw me under the bus.
I think Trump actually cares about his presidential legacy, and I don't think he's gonna. We can
only hope. We can only hope. Exactly. We can only hope. If niggas put me in jail and I get out next time, nigga, I'm just running it up. I don't give a fuck about nothing else. If it was me, next go around.
Because there's a lot of presidents that just go by and we don't even they're forgettable. Exactly. And there's some presidents you'll never forget. Mm-hmm. I don't think Trump is going to be, and I don't think he wants to be a forgettable president. Whether that's going to be good or bad for us, it's yet to be seen. But
just him winning the first time made him
unforgettable.
Unforgettable because he was like the first non-politician to win the.
No, he wasn't. Reagan was an actor.
But Reagan was a governor before that. Trump went straight from no political positions, from businessman to president. That's it. Straight up. That's it. No.
I would also call him a billionaire. And you know, billionaires they got a heads up on everybody else.
Which is true. But
which they should.
But here's another. It's just money. Money is just one factor. It's popularity matters. That's why populists matter. That's why if you're too popular, they have to. If you're not under the thumb of the government, they either gonna shut you down, because you don't want someone. That's the thing the government hates. Whether it's Black Panthers, whatever. If you're too popular and you're not under their control, you're a threat to the system. So Trump shows you, which is why I realize now, damn, when you think about it, when people say Kanye run for president, that should sound like a joke. Kanye can literally run for president. He's been a little thorough. He probably showed he's a little too crazy now. It won't work. Probably won't work anymore. You know what I'm saying? He's exposed himself too much. But if you're popular, you definitely can become a president. Like, remember people were joking about The Rock becoming the president one day? Mm-hmm. If The Rock just next go around say I'm switching to politics, don't think within about 3 months our brains won't turn off the fact that this is an actor who has no political background, and we'll just start treating him like a real candidate. Yeah. It happens just that quick.
Arnold Schwarzenegger's a whole damn governor now.
Yeah, went from being a governor. Yeah, exactly. So popularity matters. That's why they try to avoid populist presidents because they have so much people, and they tend to. We want the sides to be split so we can control the sides. You don't want one guy that has control of the majority of the sides. I'm saying that you can't make them bicker amongst them. Then they're going to start actually wanting results. And politics, we're not here to actually deliver results. We're here to run the clock out until the next guy he runs the clock out.
Continue the cycle.
Done. And to recycle. That's it. We're looking at nothing. When you got someone that actually has everyone behind him and you got no naysayers, now he's expected to do some shit. And he's going to have to do some shit. And it's going to affect everything else. So I can see, speaking of that, I just floated the idea there. I was just saying, now that your boy's back in the States, I was just joking around. I was like, it might be time for Andrew Tate to run for office.
Andrew Tate,
top G. Back in the States, just got off his Romania case. They drop all the charges. You know, they tried railroading. This guy was probably the most popular man in the world 2 years ago.
Yeah, he disappeared for a while.
He disappeared because they put a case on him. They tried to railroad him, hit him with that sex trafficking. So he's been in Romania the last 2-3 years, couldn't leave the country.
So he's back in the country now?
They finally dropped the charges. He's back in America. Touchdown. As soon as he touched down, Ron DeSantis talking about, we don't know if if he's welcome here, as if he has that fucking authority. Like, I ain't got no convictions. I'm an American citizen. I come back to the States, and he talking about, we don't know if he's welcome here.
Where he stay? Yeah. He stay in Florida?
He's in Florida now, yeah.
Okay.
You gotta hear that nigga, get the fuck out of here if I run for office in your seat, nigga. What the fuck you talking about? Talk to me nice. That's what Andrew should tell him, though. I'm talking about, we don't know if he's welcome here. Andrew Tate was such a problem. World governments were sitting around talking about, what are we going to do about this Andrew Tate problem? Too many young boys are believing in this misogyny. Girls go back in the kitchen, break the system, the matrix not worth it. And he's got a massive following. There's a lot of people, that red pill space, he blew it up. Mind you, Andrew Tate came at the perfect time. He came right after Kevin Samuels. Kevin Samuels was a buck too early, though. Had Kevin popped off a little earlier, he had been out of it. But Kevin had broke the mold. Kevin is another one that got the black people into that space. And Andrew Tate is the perfect hybrid. He's black and white, so he gets to speak on both issues. You know what I'm saying? So he gets to talk crazy to black folks. And what are you gonna say? You can't call him racist. He's a black guy, and he speaks on white issues that no one speaks on, like the elimination of white folks, how they're falling into the.
I need to see a picture of his parents. Just
his
like
dad's a full black man.
I just want to see.
Oh, okay, yeah. This is no Kamala here.
All right.
Yeah, this is a black and white. So to me, I was like this, but
because I thought he was like Kardashian.
No, he's a black and white. He just went over there in Britain, wherever he was at, for schooling, shit like that. He's a ex-MMA fighter. So either way.
Why did I say Kardashian? I meant to say Armenian, but same shit.
You said Armenian? No.
Yeah, he don't look half black.
Yep, they are. You see his dad's like a world chess champion. So black dude. But he's out here speaking on shit like white replacement theory, shit like that, shit that white folks can't say, but they want to say. So that's why he's got a following.
I don't know how we got to Andrew Tate from talking about R.I.P. Angie Stone. Shit crazy.
R.I.P. to the Queen.
What song is she known for?
I think I only know her for that. Like that, my You know what song I'm talking about?
I don't. I felt like it was coming to me, and they just never did.
Hey.
Damn.
Never did. I kept hearing that,
But the people who know that song, they know what song I'm talking about. I think it's called like Black Brother Strong. Something I forget. But she's one of those those like neo soul, like kind of like.
She had just came online a couple weeks ago talking about how she found out the label stole millions from her.
So what you thinking? Red,
conspiracy
there you go.
Conspiracy. There's a concerted effort that there's a conspiracy space that there's a lot of musicians and artists that
someone
are killed or knocked off so you can steal their publishing and their rights.
So who owns the publishing right now?
Her label, whatever it is. Yeah, whatever it is. So shit like that. They stole it from her. She had found out about it. She was about to sue. But if you knock them off, the shit's dead. But you know what's weird? This is what's kind of, I get this one, some people don't realize. When a business does something, even though we all know it, we just look at it like it's not a person.
Because you wouldn't think a business would do something like that.
Like
this is Soprano type shit right here.
Yeah, but they're just people. Someone tries to expose Boeing. You're like, we can't have that. The share's about to go down. Next thing you know, that guy gets killed. Another person, that guy gets killed. Like, oh boy, knocking people off, bro. This shit wild. And we just stopped talking about it. And that's
but what do you think's gonna happen? You want to be next?
If you're a legitimate business, you're like, yeah, we might knock a nigga off one or two niggas off every now and then. It ain't regular. It's not everyday business, but I think we think that businesses get to a point that we just either can't fathom it or we have the disconnect that these businesses sometimes move like people. Don't think you fucking with Amazon's bottom line. Don't think Bezos, because he's super rich, you're like, it is what it is.
If this one dude is a big problem,
he might hey, go ahead and handle that dude for us. He's causing us issue, and you're just an afterthought to him. And you get wiped, and your people can complain about it, and we're just gonna say, he's probably just a conspiracy. When it's a business, it's that much more better. We brush it off like it's nothing.
Bezos give me clean 5 racks. I'll knock a nigga all right. Nah. 5 clean racks.
At that level, I don't even know how to even do the knockoff clean. It's like they knock you off, they knock the guy who knocked you off, knock him off. They always come back with their hands clean.
Yeah, that's what they do.
Yeah,
that's what they do.
They always close that loop. So
they hire a black guy, make it look like a carjacking, and then kill the black guy.
And then kill the black guy. Just keep it moving. And so the shit is crazy. You might have to ask the person to pay you first to shoot that person.
That's what you do. You pay them half after they get the job done. When you go get them the money, the rest of the half to go get the job done, then you kill them.
You murk the person, got the first half, and you just don't even, and then that's it. You don't even finish the job. there's never gonna be a follow up. You know what I'm saying? Because you're supposed
right.
to be a loop anyways. But it's crazy. But yeah, whenever it's a business, we just look at it like it's nothing. We're like, this thing's knocking people off. We just look at it like it. That to me, it's always strange.
It ain't strange because ain't nothing you could do about it. It ain't nothing you could do about it. That's why it ain't strange.
Is that what it is? When something we can't do nothing about, we just kind of just
exactly.
What can you do?
Yeah, what can you do? Like flat Earth. Who cares? What can I fucking do? I don't care if it's round or flat. There's nothing I could do. Who cares?
It matters to me why lie though. See, even shit that I don't care about, I can't do about. I actually still want. At the very least, I don't need y'all altering my world. I like.
Yeah, but you don't even know what the truth is.
Yeah, that's why don't hold the truth from me.
You're saying let me get the truth, but you don't even know what the truth is. So how do you know they're lying?
If they are, I'm just saying. Okay,
it's all in your head.
Think of Antarctica. Antarctica, people aren't allowed to go to Antarctica.
Mm.
You can't go. I can't go. None of that. The whole world can't get along. Yet they all decided that there's one spot we all can't go to. That's not some throw shit. Who the fuck are they?
Apparently, they know better than you.
That shit throw to me. I feel like at the very that shit don't make no sense. This is your Earth, my Earth. How can y'all say I can't go to this one area? And we just all accept it. Don't look away. Like when you think about it, humans were meant to be controlled. We're being controlled, whether we like it or not.
By who? By other humans.
By other humans, but nonetheless, the fact that you could do it on this scale and then we all just go along with it, it's crazy.
You're breaking the matrix right now. You're finding out that you're being controlled and you don't like it.
I don't.
There's really nothing you can do about
it. But there's some people that go crazy because they can't do nothing about it. But I see the strings.
I see the strings and I'd be like, okay, I see these strings. These are nice. These are nice strings you got here.
Can I at least acknowledge there's strings? There's some people like, man, don't even look, dog. This shit ain't nothing going on.
Yeah, because you don't get nothing by acknowledging the strings.
Okay, this is why Andrew Tate's dangerous. He would go online and he would break the matrix down to you. He said he broke it down how slavery never went away, how jobs are just slavery with more steps.
Yeah.
He said, we're going to pay you. Back in the days, we used to work you to death, just give you food, and that's it. Nowadays, we're going to work you to death, pay you just enough for you to get food, housing, shelter, the shit we used to come for anyways back in the days, and you just work to death anyways. It's the same concept with more steps. Less killing, less turnover. Every few years, we do keep you on the same. I'm like, damn, when you really think about it, your only real hope to get out the hustle is hurry up and stack up real quick and get out the game, get out the system, because the whole system was made to keep you on the wheel. But you can't have a guy that popular preaching that to the kids. Because if they start thinking like that, they're going to be like, let's hurry up and get it quick. You can't have a bunch of 21, 22-year-olds retired and don't want to put back, don't really feel vested or tied down to the country anymore. The earth, when you're rich, the earth's your turf, dog. You're not loyal to one country. Either way, that's my segue.
True.
What's going on in Sparks? So, did you guys hear about Kyrie Irving? That nigga out for the remainder of the season with a torn ACL.
The Dallas Mavericks is cursed. Ever since your boy left.
Trade? Yeah. That Luka trade ain't looking too good.
That shit didn't look good when it happened, and now it's looking worse. Because right before the Luka trade, Gafford got hurt, and then I think Lively got hurt too. Afterwards, so right now they got Gafford hurt, they got Lively hurt, they got AD hurt. AD got hurt the first game that he went back, that he played in Dallas when he got traded.
My thing is, this is the issue. So, Kyrie don't got no rings.
Kyrie got.
Oh, he got the one with LeBron. That's what he did. He got the one with LeBron.
Yeah, he got one ring with LeBron. Yeah,
he's gonna retire with that one ring. Let that be his. Who's that one guy in theology that has to roll the stone up every year and it keeps rolling back out? You were saying like a fool's errand. Yeah, you roll the stone up the hill every year and then it rolls back down. So let that be a lesson. Because that nigga broke apart the fucking Cavaliers for no reason other than I just want to be on my own. Like that jealousy of being under.
I don't think that was the only reason, but that's part of it. That's part of it though.
That nigga had a great finals. Like he showed out at the end. Just LeBron had more games, but at one of those games he showed out. So like, which is cool, but I don't think he liked the fact that LeBron got all the attention, and he's been that guy ever since. Like, I have to stand out. I have to. You don't like being under the. It's been a problem ever since, and I feel it's because it's his own fault that he don't have 2 rings at the very least, and he think it'd just be I'm gonna go off and get it myself. He think it'd be just that easy, huh? Like there's not other variables, there's not other players, there's lockouts, there's COVID, there's all sorts of other variables that can make it. Every time you get there, could be your very last time, and I think he took it for granted. Some people really feel they could get another one.
I think Kyrie's the best teammate that LeBron's ever had.
He probably is. There's people that said there's some years that Kyrie is probably the best player in the NBA.
I wouldn't go that far. Kyrie's never been the best player in the NBA.
Nigga, I was watching Kyrie play the other day. I said, this nigga is really good in basketball.
Yeah, he's like a magician.
That's what I'm saying. This motherfucker
he's a magician. This nigga could do anything. He's really good.
At the very least, I know they said he had the best handles.
Yeah, definitely. Greatest handles of all time. He's number 1. You know what's crazy? I came home for lunch break. I was watching NBA TV. They were showing Isaiah Thomas highlights. This nigga's so trash. Isaiah Thomas so trash. They showed like his top 10 moves, and it was like all regular ass layups.
That's it.
Some and ones maybe. Nothing's fancy. They talking about this guy. They putting him up in the conversation with Steph and Jamal Crawford, greatest handles, Kyrie. I was like, ain't no way you putting him up there because he's one of the pioneers. He's one of the first.
Yeah, because the game has evolved. Like,
yeah,
the talent. Kyrie is a beast in the sense that not only got the handles, even when the game converted to just shooting threes, he didn't fall off. It's still because
he can shoot. He can shoot from anywhere. Mid range, layup, finish, any type of way.
I seen an interview today where a college player, I think it's NBA now, he was saying how college it's harder to score in college than it is in the NBA. He said college is kind of like it's kind of like playing overseas, whereas in the NBA now, with everyone being shooters, you got to be on every man. Whatever it is, I think he said something to that equivalent, and he was like, and then I think they asked him, I said, well, what do you learn to shoot? He said, it's something you pick up when you go along. When they change it, if you don't, you fall to the side. Remember when I'm always saying how impressive it is that the league switched that quick? You guys saying it's that easy. Not every player can do it, but seem like the majority of them somehow just turn that shit on whenever we decided that threes would be a thing. They all now can shoot threes.
I think I did hear something like Wemby saying that he had to learn how to like play ISO basketball, like one-on-one basketball, because it's really just where he's played basketball at, it was always like a system.
Exactly, but now that NBA switched, yeah.
But it's a lot of one-on-one. You got to be able to know how to take your guy one-on-one in the NBA for sure. But that's why it's so easy for Luka in the NBA.
Because he's used to the other system?
I'm guessing that's what it is. This is too easy for Luka.
Speaking of Luka, LeBron James ends up hitting 50,000 points.
50,000 points total for playoffs and regular season.
Yeah.
I think the next person behind him is, I forget who it was, but they're not nowhere close.
It's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Is it Kareem?
Yeah.
Points and playoffs?
Yeah. He was at the 48,000, and LeBron has passed that, and now he's at 50.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Someone asked, which is harder, scoring 50,000 points or winning a championship?
Scoring 50,000 points. Because hundreds of players have championships. There's only one guy with 50,000 points.
Yeah, that one will probably be broken. Well, wherever he ends it off at, he'll probably have that for the rest of our natural born lives.
Yeah, because he's ahead by a lot of folks.
So you heard that nigga Ant-Man? He had like a that whole thing going on with his girl, not his girl, but his side piece. He already got a girl.
Down?
Yeah, the bust down. She's like 38. I think Aisha Howard or something like that. 38 years old. She said she revealed the text messages of her and Aunt, pretty much Aunt saying, "Yo, I don't want nothing to do with this baby." So I guess it's now official, court documents signed and everything, that he waived his rights to the child, and he's only going to be there financially and visitation rights, like visitation rights and something else. I forgot what it was. I didn't know why I didn't write it down, but yeah. So I guess people was looking at him like, "Hey, yo, who does this?" But I'm like, "Hey, this is a rich young kid. He's just like thinking to himself, I already got a baby with my girl," and probably his girlfriend's probably telling him, "Hey, yo, you need to cut this off right now."
That's crazy though. I don't know if I could sign away the rights.
I think you're saying that as somebody with a kid that's probably a little wiser than Anthony Edwards is.
Well, I don't know. If I was in his position,
You think if you was, you think if he was a millionaire, if he was a millionaire, 23 years old, something like that.
Yeah, I might.
He's probably thinking I could probably afford to do this 3 more times. Cause the first baby mama, she's not apparently she's not going nowhere. She's locked in.
Shit, man. I fucking died over here. What else we got in sports?
That vid.
So who is Steve Smith Sr.?
Oh, Steve Smith Sr. He's a former football player. I guess what happened was, I guess he's been cheating. I don't know if he's married. Maybe I need to do some Googles while I'm on the pod right now. But
yeah, get it right, because you will get fact checked. Last week, y'all niggas got fact checked.
Oh yeah, what I said. I know I fucked up something. Yeah, let me know. I did say something. Don't tell me what it was. Tell me what it was, but then I'll tell you what I said. And I probably did fuck up.
I'm trying to find it.
Oh, I know what I said that I did mess up. I said the only song I'll be listening to on that Lil Baby album is by Lil Baby, Future, and 42 Doug. It's called Like Me, but it's not on that album. It's on a different album. I think it's on, I forget whose, but it's not on that album.
I can't find this shit.
What else did I fuck up on? Yeah, y'all gotta be. Hey, do we gotta say like what's the word? Allegedly? We don't be saying allegedly. We just be spitting out straight facts. I ain't never heard none of y'all say allegedly. I'm gonna start sprinkling an allegedly every once in a while, so they can't get me. You know they like to sue.
There you go. I'm gonna find it.
What was it? Who wrote it?
All right. So fact checking. Swerve on the last podcast. Kendrick won a Pulitzer. What is it called?
Pulitzer
for this album, Not to Pimp a Butterfly.
He won it for the Damn.
Yeah, and I guess you said it was a Pimp a Butterfly. And then just saying that was,
I know they had Beyonce had one.
Nah. Kendrick's the only one with
another
a
fact
Pulitzer.
check. Drake did not win. I guess this was fact checking me because I said Drake won the Grammy for a diss song.
Oh yeah. You said for the diss song. That I knew I should have. I think I
It wasn't that he didn't win, but he was nominated for a Grammy with that track.
Back to back?
Yeah. It was nominated for a Grammy. So,
That shit ain't hitting like Not Like Us though. Nah, back to back is fire, but that shit ain't Not Like Us. There's levels. Not Like Us went to another level.
As soon as y'all ready to admit that all that boosting and all that thing, someone online said that Kendrick is who we pretend that Drake is, and Drake is who we thought Kendrick was.
what does that mean?
So Kendrick is pretending to be like he's not the industry favorite. He's a man of the people. You know, he's a man of the culture. He doesn't really pop out. You know, he's just getting on his own. This, that, and the third.
That's kind of changed. That's actually kind of changing recently. Recently, that's kind of changing.
It's always been that way. And while
nigga ain't never been outside.
While Drake is believed to be like the industry favorite, he's champion. The label's carrying him, but come to find out, my dog is out here. He's the one that's actually putting people on, doing features, getting niggas on their first tour. He's more pro artist, I'm saying, versus actual industry. When it's Kendrick who's on the other end,
you can look at it from that aspect. You can look at it from that aspect and say he's pro, and he say he's pro artist, or you can say he's pro himself, and he's benefiting off of these people. I can't say that
because he doesn't get any benefits by making them open his store for him.
Come on,
by putting them on. These are stuff that Kendrick has said himself.
This is a move. This is a move that he's been doing. He attaches to the next hot thing. And then we say that he's putting him on, but really those people are elevating him because you have to stay attached to the younger crowd.
Whatever it is, it's what Kendrick just did now with GMX. You see how he waited all the way till now to actually do what Drake been doing. First time you probably heard Kendrick was probably on a Drake album.
Kendrick's never needed Lil Babies and Makonins and all these and Gunners.
So you're saying Drake needed these guys?
I'm not saying he needs them, but it helps. It helps with the allure. Just like every once in a while, Jay-Z got to pop up with a big feature.
But when he does a big feature, but he also doesn't take those people on tour with him. He doesn't have them open up for him. These are stuff that Drake was doing. Then. That's why Drake is as big as he is.
And then because he does things like that.
Every time Kendrick steps out, he comes out. He's doing it to step on. Pause. Exactly. And he's doing it to step on a Big Sean or another artist. It's always a gimmicky thing that we just didn't happen to see. And as much as we say that he's conscious and all that stuff, every time he gets a moment to be conscious, he's actually silent. Anytime there's any big industry stuff, he's quiet. He was in front of that world stage in front of the Super Bowl. He could have said shit about Palestine or this.
Let's not talk about consciousness. Drake is the least conscious person.
Exactly. But Kendrick is just the same. He just pretends to be conscious. And he never speaks on nothing actual.
He's an artist. He makes the music. He speaks with his music.
Even in his music, he's not speaking about any actual fight back the power. It's talking a good game, but the actual power would be. Here's what I'm saying. This is not an argument. We're saying it's what we picture him to be as. He's not really. This is just artists have a certain.
Mm-hmm. It's what you picture him to be as. You're not getting
certain
that
character
from him.
They make themselves. Mm-hmm. And that's the character we drew of Kendrick this whole time. I had him as a super lyricist, conscious rapping dude. He's still a super lyricist. This battle didn't show me that he was a super lyricist, though. This battle showed me that.
This battle showed me that he can go anywhere. That's what he showed me. This battle
showed me his pen's a little weaker than I thought.
No,
this easily. He got out-rapped every beat, every way this battle. Every beat, we could do track for track. He got out-rapped every time the battle. He happened to just have one banger.
That's false.
And that's just my narrative. I'm just saying.
That's your opinion. I think your opinion is false.
Okay,
I think your opinion is definitely false, but it is what it is.
Do this every week. The same battle y'all niggas argue about.
Exactly.
It is what it is.
He don't want to let me have my opinion.
It's just an opinion.
So
everybody's allowed to their own opinion. There's no pressure.
So I feel like he got I feel in that aspect that he ended up not being that. And then actually you can see now the label is actually carrying him. This doing all that stuff, putting him front. They're like, when is it when you say the revolution won't be televised, this, that, and the third, and the person's going up and doing performances for the same network that was bashing us down for taking the knee the week before. They're like, he's so industry that it's laughable. That you have congressmen coming out doing dances to his moves where white America adopted every bit of that selloutness that we try to put on Drake is absolutely Kendrick. where you could have hosts on TV shows come out who's like, this is part of the show where Kendrick pops out and calls Drake a pedophile. Conan O'Brien said that on the world stage at the fucking.
You act like this is. You act like this is Kendrick. This is Kendrick in the last.
People. This is people. This is Aura. This has always been him. The whole reason he got the Pulitzer.
This narrative you're giving right now is a 1 year narrative.
It's not a 1 year. It's not a 1
year narrative.
The whole reason he got the Pulitzer. The nigga does not write a book, but he's getting awards for books. These are motherfuckers that are not really attached to the culture. White folks that are
it's not for books, it's for writing.
Culture. He's getting credits from people that are saying it's the culture, and we're holding it up like it's a cultural moment. What the fuck the Pulitzer has to do with anything hip hop? But because he got a coach is the only rapper composer, of course. The librarian heard your Kendrick stuff. She feels she a little bit of a hotep. She gonna honorarily push you there, and that's it. But it's not an accolade. These aren't people that are actually of the culture, that carrying the culture. It's the same reason, like we said. So we have folks at the award shows out here saying A minor, making pedophilia jokes, is that and the third. The culture is all kind of backwards, though. That's all in up with it. So it makes sense that they'll hoist him as the face of the culture. Culture, you got folk, we got people out here literally saying this guy isn't black. He has a whole black dad, but now he's not black anymore.
Malibu's
These sound like all the talking points of someone who lost a rap battle.
For the guy that doesn't pop out unless it's time to pop out. For the dude that's hired.
Sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas.
You know what I'm saying? It's
certified lover boy.
It just. I'm just saying the music. I'm not saying the music's bad. I'm just saying it's just not. It's the brand. We can kind of see sometimes you can't see the ropes of the brand. You know what I'm saying?
Walk him down the whole time. I know he got some hoe in him.
I used to follow J. Cole a lot, completely. Mm-hmm. Then after a while, I kind of start seeing the brand up, all this fake, what do you want to call it?
Fake poor, fake college student thing.
Fake poor, fake. Yeah, the
it's not. Man, it wasn't fake at first.
This nigga's been rich our whole lives, dog. This nigga's been rich our whole lives. He's been paying off these student loans our whole lives.
What do you call rich?
Millionaire.
When did he touch his first million?
I don't know. It was probably a little bit after we listened to his albums, though. It wasn't that far long. But he's been paying them student loans off. You think that nigga got a triple doctorate degree? You've been talking about them student loans for so long. He's just not getting off that. He's just not. He's just not getting off the shit. So it's just his character that he happens to play.
But so you don't have a problem with someone like Pusha T rapping about coke his whole career, but you have a problem with Joe.
Some people do it so well, you don't think you. That's what I'm saying. You don't see it. That's what I'm saying.
Exactly. I'm fine with it. I know Pusha T's not out here moving keys. I know he's not.
Exactly. I'm saying,
but when he puts out an album next week, that's what I want to hear. The same thing with J. Cole, the same thing with Kanye, the same thing with Wiz Khalifa. They make a certain type of music, and that's why I want to hear from them forever.
But anytime we hear artists and it sounds like it's genuine, they're in that pocket, we be like, man, it's even better that this is the real them. To find out this is just a character, it does kind of take away.
I don't have a problem with characters.
It's still good.
How well can you play your character?
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. It's just still
because a lot of people try to do the Smoke character. How many of them were successful? Snoop and Wiz.
Yeah, that's true. The Smoke Lane.
A lot of people do
it. It's not a very big commercial. The thing is, Wiz music isn't wrapped up on smoking. He got plenty of smoking tracks though.
He got
all his hit songs aren't smoking though.
Yeah, but he got big.
Culture did make him popular, but none of his songs are. He smokes.
He went commercial. He didn't go commercial on smoke music. Yeah,
yeah.
But the people who know. Yeah,
he's an Oreo exactly. Oreo smoking, but his music's not known for that. Wow. So. Still, we don't have anyone that blown up.
Same thing with Snoop. We know he smoked, but he didn't blow up off no smoke like weed songs. He's just been around. He's just been around for a long time.
So even in the smoke lane, they don't dominate that lane. When it comes to the smoker music lane, I would say that's Currency, more of a Wiz. You know what I'm saying? There's certain artists that Devin the Dude. There is smoker music. There's people that run that racket, that runs that bracket, that run that lane, but. So either way, that's all I figured. I was like, it's the Kendrick came out as the lyrical rapper in the beginning, then he switched to like the conscious rapper. And I was like, okay, this is He kind of just hops on whatever's trending. When he first came out, he sounded
So
like
what's the
Wayne.
problem? So what's the problem with Drake does it? He can sound like anybody he wants to, right? He can go over here and do the patois, then go do the drill music.
But we know Drake for that.
So what's the problem?
The fact that Kendrick has done it, but pretending like he wasn't doing it the whole time, is the issue.
It's in your mind. It's in your that's what I'm realizing about you, Nate. A lot of things you see in your mind, and you try to project them onto everyone else.
So you think I'm projecting it?
You're projecting these things about Kendrick, saying that, oh yeah, we thought he was this whole free the slaves guy. I never looked at him as a free the slaves type of rapper. I looked at him as a guy who's just very clever, smart, then got bars. He says cool shit in a smart way. The same way niggas like Nas, and I never understood Nas.
Yeah, Nas is another one, but he got his following too, you know.
Yeah, you got to be higher intellect to understand Nas.
Yeah, you ain't somebody like, and that don't mean that he's any better than someone like I was gonna say Scarface.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah, you're saying.
But I don't want to say Scarface. Scarface
He's kind of a goat.
High. Yeah, he's kind of high lyrically too.
Well, some people feel like Nas is like one of the best ever. Which I feel like that's another one that they're calling Nas like one of the best. And I felt like it was because he was speaking lyrical miracle, saying some of the stuff. I like. Can you say this?
Kendrick is going the Nas route, and you can understand why Nas was being called the GOAT. So why can't Kendrick be called the GOAT in the same way?
Well, Nas never went for the. You can't go the conscious route and actually go after the trinkets. So you gotta pretend to be humble.
You can't Nas actually beat the GOAT at the time in an actual rap battle. So he actually is.
Yeah, it's the same concept. It's the same concept. Because Nas has always been the permanent underdog. So I told you I see this happen when they try to
when Jay-Z lost, he didn't go out and sue. He went out and put out music. That's what he did.
When Jay-Z lost, the whole label did it, the whole industry didn't rally behind it and try to take him out. The same folks he put on. That didn't
he would have lost the battle.
Kendrick didn't get a one-on-one. Kendrick from the jump, Kendrick hopped on a track with him and two other people dissing him. From the jump, he came out of the gate jumping my dog.
It's been a V20, bro.
From the gate.
Yeah, but we all know that we didn't really care about the response. And that was Drake's problem also. He was responding to people we didn't even care about. All we wanted you to do was respond to
we absolutely care because we just wanted someone to take his head off. And we wanted it to be Kendrick the most. Of course, because we know he was the one that's most likely to do so.
He did the song.
And his spin game was nowhere near the part, but he got a hit out of it, knocked it out of the park. We were like, we're happy we got a hit out of it. But when it comes up bar for bar, I go back and listen to Meet the Grams, and I beat this. I make the disgusted face every time I listen to those verses. I'm like, this nigga is disrespectful right now. Listen, when that Family Matters, nothing did what's name do.
Family Matters was fire. Family Matters was fire.
Is better than Family Matters. None of the songs are better than Family Matters lyrically throughout the whole beef.
Not like us.
And that verse had three different type of things.
Not like us.
Not like us is not better than Family Matters. Not like us is just a banger, but it's not better than Family Matters.
Not Like Us is a better record. Not Like Us is a better record than Family Matters.
Not this record.
Fact.
Not gonna say this record. Either way, I gotta wrap up, Doug. What was you got? What's name?
Yeah, there we go. I like that.
Y'all niggas was on music. I got my recommendation. You said something. My recommendation this week is gonna be Devin the Dude.
See, the legend.
So just go check out some of Devin the Dude's greatest hits. And
essentials.
Chill out. Y'all got any recommendations?
Strawberry Festival, go.
You said you going this weekend, Swerve?
I'm going I'm going Saturday probably morning.
Okay.
With our friends.
Yeah, I don't think I'll be able to make that. What about you, Nate? You got any recommendations?
My recommendation, what do I do for the week? What's out? I don't know anything that's new that came out just yet. I'm still catching that Impossible on what was that, Amazon?
What is it called? Impossible?
Yeah,
It's
animated series.
anime?
Yeah. So that'd be it.
Is it? It's the anime?
Yeah, it's an animated series.
Yeah. See.
You gotta
Is
get
it
on
an
that
animated?
show.
Is it an animated series or is it anime?
It's an animated
grown
series.
ass
It's not
man watching
anime.
cartoons, bro.
Oh, you do know.
I can watch me some cartoons, but it depends. Because if it's be like the anime, with the Asian style, like anime, I don't be like
Those are
deep
dope
into that.
too, but I don't. There's just depends on what you can get on them. But
It's
not
too
that,
much
though.
of a
It's
story sometimes, and I'd be
Yeah,
like, I don't want to invest this much like thinking onto something that's animated. I started watching Sopranos, and on the first day they started throwing names at me so quick. I was like, "Fuck, this shit's gonna be hard." I can already tell this shit's gonna be hard. Just imagine like your first day watching like Game of Thrones. Pause. Just imagine your first day watching Game of Thrones. They start saying all these names, and you're like, "Am I ever gonna get a grasp of all these names?" Eventually, you know everybody.
Yeah, you do. What you see?
I don't want to put that effort into an animated series.
I don't think it's like that. I don't think there's that many characters that do it like that with anime with that one.
Somebody told me that.
Somebody
told me that One Piece is like 200.
It's like 1,000 episodes. That one,
1,000 episodes.
Yeah, that's wild to me. My kids be on there like, who's got the time? I'm not gonna reinvest all that time. And they're still dropping episodes. Like that's ridiculous.
Still dropping.
So
you can't finish.
It's madness. Though. I don't.
I actually started The Simpsons from the top, and I caught up. Pause.
You wildin'. Is The Simpsons that good that you would actually start watching some of those old ass dated?
You don't have enough lifetime. What you mean?
Yeah, bro.
No, it's always time. Yeah, it's always time. Always time.
The fucking Simpsons.
Yeah, but shit that is, I put on like shows like that, like 30-minute sitcoms, like stuff like that. When
let it run in the background.
Background stuff.
Yeah, I did that at Bob's Burgers.
Yeah, Bob's Burgers, Family Guy,
yeah. Simpsons, I was never. There's hit and miss. Not every episode was just hitting.
But some people don't have that intellect that I have. They don't.
Fire.
Yeah, you don't have. If you're not smart enough, you won't get it.
Listen to me. Simpsons was fire until they dropped. To what's name came out.
To what? Family Guy.
Yeah, once Family Guy came out, or Futurama. To me, it was over for the Simpsons. Simpsons kind of was dry. It wasn't
Futurama. Futurama was the same guy.
Family Guy. Once King of the Hill came out, there's a couple of adult cartoons that are hilarious.
None of them shit stops Simpsons. Simpsons still going to this day. I think.
What really killed the Simpsons for me was South Park. So once we had that level of humor, everything, I was like, I'm off the Simpsons. I don't need this.
It's a different level of It's like HBO compared to like ABC.
Yeah, so that's what did it for me. And then when they came out with Futurama, every now and then they have certain stuff. I didn't like American Dad at the beginning, but that grew on me later down the line. You know what I'm saying? So.
But the Simpsons is just classic, though. That's just
it is. They got definitely plenty of classic characters, shit like that. They got plenty of stories. They've been
and you like the conspiracies. They say the Simpsons.
Oh, it's the most accurate conspiracies in the game. You know how much shit that came true.
So them writers know some shit that we don't know. They put some shit in here that's gonna happen years before it happens.
Think of almost every big event.
They knew Trump was gonna be president.
Yeah, they do shit like that so early though. Them motherfuckers is a beast. So, I don't know how they know, but the Simpsons conspiracy, it's a different level.
All right, folks, y'all know what to do. Hit us up on That's the Sir Pod on Instagram, That's the Sir Pod on Twitter, That's the Sir Podcast on Facebook, and you can always drop an email at That's absurdpodcast@gmail.com. Man, the voice line is always open. All you gotta do is look through the show notes, click leave message here, and we'll get you featured on the pod. You know what it is, and we out.
Cancer Coon.